There we go. And engage it. What's up, dude?
What's going on, dude? Dude, I didn't know what exactly was happening, so I started my own live, and then Monsoon was like, yo, he's waiting on you, my guy. So I was like, all right.
Nice.
Roll that right into his. So everybody join this one. This is the right one.
Dope.
They can't hear me. I'm just talking to you at this point. So
yeah,
what's
you're
up,
just
man?
talking to me. What's
And
up, dude?
not much, man. Been a big day today.
Look at you looking fresh to death, bro. See, you can keep all that nice. My shit comes in all white trash.
Yeah, but you know what you have on me? Is that thick fucking cat. Wait, can I swear on here?
Yeah,
Whatever.
you can.
That thick fucking caterpillar on your top lip, you know?
I know, man. I don't think you ever saw me with it, but at one point I had a nice Tom Selleck going for a while.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was
Oh
right
yeah.
till my wife was like, "You got to get rid of that thing."
Can't handle it. There's just too much power on it, you know? Just can't get off that ride.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, we got the 3-time back-to-back Natty's champ in here.
Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
baby.
Shit's getting real.
Christine Saylor, right? That's how you say his name?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it. That was
for
it.
sure. Yeah. He said he's
So,
going to come to Carry Optics, but what he doesn't know is, like, I might go to Open. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Fuck it.
Snatch it real quick.
Why
You
not?
don't know.
Why not?
Why
I tell you,
not? To
I
be
tell
honest,
you,
though, I'm getting... Hit me.
I said the day that he decides to miss an Open Nationals, there's going to be a lot of happy people.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I'll be honest, dude. I'm getting a little tired of Carry Optics.
Really?
Yeah, here's the deal. It's the only division I've shot. I haven't shot any other division. Like I'm still fresh to the sport. Still a young blood compared to some of these people in here.
How long have you been competing?
This is like my third season.
Oh, same here. Okay.
Second
Second full
series.
season.
Yeah, like second serious season where I'm like, I'm gonna do this. USPSA and like cheat on it with IDPA a little bit because it's like fun just to piss off those people, you know? Just kidding.
A lot of fun.
IDPA is, I would argue that IDPA helps you be a little bit more accurate and respect your sights a little bit more. But the funnest thing to do is to go in there and treat it like USPSA and start just hosing targets and get all those old people mad. Real mad.
Yeah. I've only shot a
ridiculous
couple.
Outfits. Here's the thing. Sign up for an IDPA major, dress like an asshole, win the match. No better feeling.
Oh yeah, I got to do that here because I need to look into if there's even any. There's got to be some IDPA matches in Houston.
Oh,
but
without a doubt, dude. Dude, that is it Rosenberg, Texas? I always see a bunch of majors popping up in that area, like that Dallas area, like Dallas, Phoenix. I just feel like our honey holes for majors, you know?
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot. We kind of had a little 1-year hiatus because the big range down here shut down, but they got it figured out. But so you've been competing for about the same amount of time I have.
Nice.
Roughly.
Yeah.
But the whole time Carry Optics, bro, you didn't feel like switching it up or what? Just
no Carry Optics in this bad boy for like 2 years. Smith and Wesson. I don't know any other GMs that are shooting Smith and Wessons, dude.
In Carry Optics?
Like
I don't know.
besides Jerry, you know. And then there's a chick that shoots for Smith and Wesson. I don't remember her name, but they're like the only two that I know of. And I'll see like the occasional like sprinkled in, you know. There's one dude, and I forget his Instagram name, but he's pretty good. I think he's master class or he's about to be a GM, or maybe he just got GM. He shoots pretty fast, but I haven't seen him at many majors or anything like that.
We got to get you into an open gun, bro. Like ASAP Rocky style. Just borrow some of mine. I got like 5 of them.
Dude, I know. Because I like to shoot Carry Optics pretty fast. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, I could just go like that much faster and just grab those Charlies and not worry about it. And I think it'd be pretty good because, like, my local matches, I'll have like Nils here. I'll have Eddie Garcia, Manicki. You know, there's good shooters in the Phoenix area. National title holders, world title holders, whatever. And when you shoot your locals against those people and you're like squatting with them just for these local matches, you get to see it and you realize that it's doable and obtainable, and you see like what that process is for them to achieve the scores in the time that they do. And there's some matches we'll go in there and be like, you know what? I just want to beat every single GM open time with this Smith & Wesson. Don't care what my hits are for the time being. Let's just beat their times. Just no penalty shots, no mics, no shoots. But I'll take deltas, I'll take Charlies. Let's just go fast and beat their raw time. And then there's a local at Rio Salado, and I beat top open GM's time on a stage by like a second and a half, and it was like medium-sized field course, and they were cooking. But I tagged like 4 no shoots that local because we were just like gassing up. I'm like, I don't care anymore, dude. But I did it, gas pedal and connected, and I was like, whoa. I'm like, hold on a second, this speed is possible. But I've got a lot more skill to make that like my normal match speed and everything like that. But you get a taste of it, right? Yep. You get a taste of that speed and you just want more of it. And that's motivation to keep pushing.
That was the biggest thing I noticed going to open. It's still something I struggle with, is finding the speed in major matches. Because I can find it in, practice.
No pressure, dude. No
once you get into major, coming from shooting limited where, the points hits aren't a big deal because you're shooting major still, but the way you have to attack things, you have to be a little more methodical, and you're shooting iron, so it slows you down. When I went to a dot and just hammered down on the throttle, I was like, oh shit, there it is. There's the juice.
And the open guns don't move either, dude. Like I've shot a handful of them and like just messing around. You're like, boom, boom. And then I was like, hold on, I didn't even maybe let's just say like 15 split or something like that. Like not crazy sporty. We're not crazy fast, but still sporty, But
15's fast, bro.
I like it, but you see, Christian, and I got friends here, like my buddy Dylan. They can shoot 12.
That guy.
They can shoot 12s all day. You know what I mean? And once you hear 12s or 11s, you're like, fuck, I want to shoot that fast.
I know. I spent a whole 3 days at Area 2 listening to Siler crack off some 10s here and there, and I'm like, Jesus, I wish that was in my wheelhouse.
I know.
Bullshit.
And that's the thing too. It's a hard thing to train for because there's a lot of ammo just blasting down at a target, and with how primers are, man, that's not typically the practice I'm gonna have.
Yeah, I found that I'm gonna work on everything else. That's the reward is there because there's no reason to shoot 10 splits, right? You can win with 17 splits. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But I found the more I just keep shooting, the more and more I get the jailbait splits. Yeah, like Monsoon said. Dude, I cracked off some 13s the other day and was like...
Monsoon can rip triggers, dude.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you've seen some of his videos, but I mean, it's almost questionable if he's just filing down a sear. But it is just his finger. It's that chopstick speed.
I have not, man. I miss out on... I need to start following more people.
Yeah, he does... He does all my... Wow, I just stuttered so hard right there. He does all my silicone carbide on my grips and my stipple and stuff like that. And he's done
Word up.
Majority of my slide cuts, but he does some excellent machining work. And he's out of Ohio for all you Ohio folks listening in and watching.
I need to send that guy. I'd be lying if I said I don't have 2 carry optics guns on the way, but they need some silicone carbide love and a few other things.
Monsoon, hook it up.
Monsoon, hit me up.
They Smith & Wessons, the most popular carry optics gun in the
Fuck
sport.
no. No. Absolutely not. They are striker-fired polymer guns, though. I was going to go balls out and buy some Shadow 2s and all that, but I was like,
fuck that. Dude, I'll tell you what, though. I have shot some pretty decked-out Shadow 2s, and I understand why people use them. But here's what I love about this gun. Is that I can slap this thing together and forget about it.
Yep.
I don't replace... Well, okay. Every season I replace the striker or something. It's like $15, $20 and the recoil springs, and that's it. That's it. I don't worry about it. It takes any ammo I want. I shoot it.
Yep.
I shot... I didn't clean it from before Nationals. I cleaned it after Area 2, and I had maybe like 2,000 rounds of practice from Nationals to Area 2, and it was all of Area 2's ammo, all the practice ammo for Area 2, and then Area 2's, and I just cleaned it after that.
Ooh.
Runs fine. Runs great. No hiccups or anything.
Yes.
I think it almost prefers to run dirty.
Yeah, some just like to be dirty, dude.
Dirty girl.
Yeah, like my limited guns, bro. They love being dirty. My open gun, on the other hand, is like, pump the brakes, homie. I need to be cleaned every 1,000 rounds or bust. So
Dude, Bobby
that's
likes
going
you
to
to
be
do you
something
right.
you're not going
She's
to
a
like
dirty
doing.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I
I have
like
my
it.
weapons, right? Like I have a staccato that's like tactical cooled out, and I like that thing. I shot that today in class. But that's more like set up for, I guess, like a duty gun or like a larger carry gun.
Yeah.
But my Nighthawk, that thing needs to be squeaky clean to run nicely.
If you never shoot, you never have to replace anything. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. I just want some carry optics guns that if something goes wrong and I break one, I can just throw it in the trash and forget about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, like, okay, these got a little bit more expensive, but when I was buying these were only like $350, $400. And I think now they're about like $500, $550, which still isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But I think I have 6 of these now. And it's just like, because like every season I was like, why not? I was like, oh, $400. I was like, what is this little intricate special edition one? I'm like, buy it, immediately send it out to get cut in optics and silicone.
I totally believe that after you decided you wanted to have 2 Hellcats at Area 2.
Dude.
So for you guys who didn't know, Area 2 gave out a fuck ton of guns, and they're mostly Hellcats. I think they gave out some XDs, but right?
A couple XDs, some Glock certificates, but there was probably a dozen Hellcats, almost per division, it seemed like.
Yeah.
For the entire match.
There was. They had to have given away like 60.
Yeah.
60 Hellcats.
So I was standing in line, and I was like one of the first ones to get my Hellcat, get it all checked out through the FFL there, and then there's a group of people going like, man, it's a pretty long line to get your stuff processed.
It was ridiculous.
And like every year they try to improve it, but
they got one guy doing paperwork, making phone calls, and one guy doing the whole thing.
Yeah, need some more people there. But anyways, I'm sitting there and I see who was I talking to? Marco Kohlberg, PCC shooter from Vegas. And I was like, I'll buy your Hellcat off you for $300. And he's like, oh man, I don't know. And then Noah Goodrich was just like, I'll do it. I'm like, done deal. And I just took that Hellcat and I was like, whatever, $300. Have some fun with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but my intentions are throw some Apex triggers in there, get some Hollow Suns for it this Black Friday. So I got 2 optic ready Hellcats with Apex triggers, and get a left-handed and right-handed holster and shoot IDPA akimbo style.
Yes, I don't even know if that's legal, but I am down with it.
Oh my god, I will get DQ'd so fast, but I think at a local, I think they'll let it slide just for shits and giggles.
Probably.
But I think the major rule is that I have to, when I draw and shoot, I have to shoot from down here, both guns. I can't take sight pictures,
Fuck it, why not? Do it for the gram, bro. Do it for the gram. You were clearing the handicap stalls earlier.
Hell yeah.
With a full auto. What was that? A full auto? What was that?
TP9. From
TP9.
BNT.
Yeah. That thing looked tits. I'm peanut butter and jealous.
Tell you one thing. The worst trigger out of any subgun ever. It is the mushiest, squishiest garbage. It deserves to be in that trash can I threw it in. Second of all, it's my favorite submachine gun. Okay, because of the rate of fire how quiet it is.
Listen, it's the biggest piece of shit, but it's the most fun piece of shit. So it stays in the saddle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The only thing about that is that you just blow through ammo with that rate of fire. And that, believe it or not, that rate of fire is tuned down because of the ammo I was shooting.
Oh, fuck.
So that was 880 feet per second, 147. So right at like minimum power factor.
Yeah.
And, like you put some 115s or like some hot 124s in there, and that rate of fire just ramps right up, and it's nuts.
I'm down with it.
I'm down to clown, brother. I love it. I love machine guns.
Machine guns are fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
Machine guns are fun.
It's a waste of ammo, but like you just feel good when you shoot them.
I really thought about buying one just to have it, but
it's an investment, bro.
Yeah, but then I'm like, I would want to shoot it, and that gets expensive really fast. Because then, like, every time someone comes into town, like, hey, you want to go shoot my machine gun? Now I just lost $100 in ammo.
Yeah, for sure. Unless they're paying for ammo. But like here in Phoenix, most of the matches Like, as long as it's not like a sanctioned match, like Mystery Mountain or like some of the multi-guns, but if you're just shooting like a black rifle match or something like that, they'll let you shoot a machine gun like as a fun gun. And so, like, if I can go to
That
a
would be awesome.
match and shoot an M16 lower, then, like, yeah, bud, you better believe it. I was also thinking it'd be sweet to get a select fire lower, 2-round burst on one of the Brecky PCCs.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I'd be like, Mr. Max Leograndis, check out these splits. It's mechanical.
Yeah.
That's literally the only way I'm going to shoot that fast.
I listen, man. 10 splits are they're so far out of my wheelhouse. It's retarded. Look, an Asian.
Yeah, like that, dude. He's another M&P brother right there.
Yeah, he's funny, dude. Hunter's HD Gold in here, hardest working man in shooting sports.
Dude, best glasses in the sport.
Dude, let me tell you a story. Right?
Tell me a story.
So, for you guys who don't know how hard this man works, the week before Area 2, right? I sent 2 Oakley frames to him just for next season, right? I was just getting one red pair with the rubies and then 1 gold pair with the Hunter Golds, right? I was like, I'm gonna be fresh to death. I sent them to him on, I believe, a Friday. They got there on a Saturday. I was leaving Wednesday morning or Wednesday evening. I can't remember. I had those glasses back on my doorstep Tuesday night. Done. With my prescription. They're not normal. I have astigmatism. Prescription glasses. 2 fucking day turnaround.
Amazing.
I was like, you gotta be shitting me.
It's like magic. Like, I want to know if he kidnapped some of Santa's elves.
I really think so. Like, I was gonna go do the shop tour, but I didn't. But when I was there, I was gonna search that place up and down for some elves or just some magicians. There's David Blaine's in there making some magic happen. Yeah, it's insane.
I had a similar experience as well. I got some custom lenses made. I dropped my glasses off with him at Nationals, and I think it was I don't know, like a week and a half later, if that, you know. And so, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I was like, Brian, let me go up the works. I got some more frames for you.
I know, dude.
But hands down, like especially the gold. I love the gold on indoors, and I love it at like dusk. And then the rubies, we got that Arizona sunshine, man, and it just cuts right through it. And I'm colorblind, and so those rubies help out a lot because I'm red-green colorblind.
Oh, shit.
And there was a rifle match I was shooting last summer, and they had the silhouettes painted red on the hillside of Arizona, right at Rio Salado. So all that like terrain color, right?
Yeah.
All the browns and greens. And they have a helicopter fuselage you can shoot out of.
I saw that hidden in the back. I was like,
rad.
I was going to go take a picture in it.
Matches, man. Like, it's not like a major match thing. They just wheel it out, and it's just part of the stage.
Dude, we should have had that out there for Area 2.
Yeah. I want to talk to Leighton and Annette and the other people and just see if I can get involved with maybe, like, designing a stage or helping out something for the next Area 2. Because, like, I like the crazy difficult stages, and I like the when I think of Area 2, I shot 2019, shot 2020, and like the crazy stages where, like, do you remember that 2019 one where there was like 2 swingers on that box and like the stage plan was just absolute fuckery?
Yeah.
Or last year when they had that like that big octagonal stage and you had to like you were laying down and then you had to get up.
You had to get up.
Yeah. And it hits the swingers.
I saw people throwing mags at that motherfucker. I saw some crazy shit there. Nico, Chris Tappy DQ'd. Our Craig Tappy DQ'd on the first stage. That was our first stage of the day. I was so pissed.
Don't turn Area 2 into Area 3, please. No, not that crazy, but like I want to shoot out of a helicopter. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I want 4 wide open targets as soon as I enter a helicopter. Going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. I want a Black Hawk Down situation.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, or like stage gun MP5. You know, like why not?
Dude, I've heard that they used to do stage guns back in the day. Like
we do some stage guns at my local matches still. Like we'll have a shotgun and just like randomly just like shoot down like a tennis ball on a construction pylon or something, you know?
Yeah.
Just for like, and it's not for time. It's just like, just gonna shoot the shotgun part of the stage, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know how you'd incorporate that into a major match, but I think it'd be fun. Or like some side match shenanigans.
Dude, I thought about bringing this up for Dragon's Cup, having a side stage where you can bet, and you get handicaps, right? So, GM's raw time, M's raw time, right? A's get a certain amount of time, handicap B's, C's, D's, whatever. So you get a handicap, but I thought about doing a side bet.
Like Pro-Am style, like all steel. Like you got like 50 steel mini poppers. You know what I mean?
At like 50 yards.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Or just
something
like
wild.
Back. Like you got 10 rows of 5 poppers every 10 yards starting at 10. You know what I mean? So like the last poppers are way far out there and you're restricted on your ammo count. Like maybe you can only come to line with 50 rounds or something. You know what I mean?
Something nutty.
Whatever it is. But like I like that fun. In 2019 Nationals, they had the SIG challenge where you could win a Legion, you know, and they had like the little still challenge thing going on. Like, I like those little things.
Yeah.
It's like a little distraction of having fun while you're at such a serious match, you know?
It'd be a lot of fun. Don't hate on my cup looking Asian. Hey, man, this is drip right here, bro. The
Drip
Tiffany
drop,
Blue Yeti. You know how hard these are to find, dog?
Ooh, dude, I'm melting over here. Dog.
Oh, I'm telling you,
Too
man.
much heat.
I'm telling you.
I'm dripping right now.
Oh, man.
I got that Signature Select alkaline water.
Ooh, alkaline. Oh, you're healthy. You're fancy.
Dog. You fancy, huh? Dude, I gotta feed these muscles, dog.
I know, dude. I know. I didn't work out today, but I did put all the Christmas lights on this fucking house, so I'm gonna count that.
Boom, 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 all the way around the top.
Bro, every square inch of this roof is covered. Like, when I say I go all out for Christmas, I don't fuck around, dog. My neighbors pay people to put all their lights up, and they look decent, but they have no idea what the fuck is going to happen.
You got the hooks, or are you staple gunning it on?
No, bro, clips, baby.
Clips? Okay.
Clips. Sure. I don't fuck around. I used to install Christmas lights when I was in high school. Yeah, along the gutters and on the shingles. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna post a picture of it tomorrow night. You can be like, "Fuck."
Damn. I don't have no gutters. No gutters.
Oh yeah,
I got flat roof here, but
I didn't have gutters in Midland either. I thought it was weird.
I ended up just putting hooks across the whole edge of my house because first year I stapled it and I got almost all the way done. I just drilled a staple right through the wire. I was like, fuck! And then didn't think about pulling the staples out either. Now I got a bunch of holes in my house. And guess what? When you own your house, you're the one that has to fix it.
Yep.
So I was like, motherfucker. So I just put the hooks up and just go through and just hang them.
Do you have shingles?
No, it's a flat roof, dude. It's like a painted on Arizona roof. I don't know. We got flat roofs over here.
What the fuckery is going on over there? Y'all don't get snow or rain or what?
We get rain. I mean, there's like a slight grade to it, right? But it's we don't really get snow.
Oh my god. There's some weird shit going on out there. Dude, that Phoenix was nutty, bro.
Dude, I love this state so much. Like, I don't foresee myself moving anytime soon just because, like, today, it's November 20th, okay? Got a sunburn on my neck.
Yeah,
it was still
I can fuck with that.
Degrees. I was on the range all day today.
Yeah, I can fuck with that.
You know what I mean?
I can fuck with that.
Absolutely love it. And then probably, like, towards later December and January, right in Tucson, I can go skiing on the mountain here. So, like, who would have thought?
Yeah, if I want to go skiing, I gotta go to another state.
Come to Tucson.
Yeah, Tucson, right?
Hey, you know, everybody knows Tucson for its oceanfront real estate and its skiing.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I liked Phoenix, man. The food was, y'all have a great culinary.
Primo.
Golly, man, the food was sex in your mouth. And then one thing I thought was.
Where'd you go?
Oh, dude, I went to Sushi Holic, which was really fucking good. And then I went to Culinary Dropout, which was really good. Also went to a bomb-ass Italian place that I didn't think we were going to get into dressed the way we were, but the guy was cool enough to let me in.
For sure. You just get the table by the kitchen, right?
No, dude, we had right by the band. You know they
Oh yeah.
fucked us. Yeah, literally, like there's two tables. Like I could have leaned over and touched the band, right? And
Right.
nobody was sitting there. We walked in last minute. Hey man, can we get in? No, you gotta have a reservation. Come on, bro. Like I'm gonna order a lot of food. I'm gonna drink a lot of alcohol. I'm gonna pay you a lot. Just let me sit down. Okay, yeah, we got a spot for you. Why don't you sit right next to this speaker? Oh, it was gnarly,
Beating you
but
up.
it was really good food though. It was
Yeah.
worth it. And the band ended up leaving like 30
So
minutes after we sat down. So
no matter what, when I travel, matches or overland and stuff, instructing, I never skimp out on food. Like if I want to go get good food, I'll always get good food. And like my family's always been the same way. We're like always go just to get whatever meal you want, whatever you're craving.
yeah,
Don't skimp out on it. Just go get a good meal because I think food just it's it's one of those just like what's the word I'm looking for? If you feel at home, you know what I mean? It's
yeah, you got to make it an experience, man.
yeah,
I got
absolutely.
rules. I got rules when I travel. Always find the good food.
Yep.
Always stay in a hotel with a hot tub, and never, ever, ever, ever stay in the ghetto
Okay. That's
because I
fair.
made that mistake way too many times.
What happened there? Any good stories from that?
Yeah. Uh, what was it? Double Tap 2020 or 2019? I can't remember. We were staying in a shitty little motel. We walk in and they're having a backyard wrestling event in the lobby,
Hell yeah.
and I'm
Did you
like,
participate? You rip off that
"Whoa."
shirt and start flopping around?
Oh no, 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 no. I was just I was looking around for needles on the floor. Like it was a savory crowd, right?
Wow.
My kind of people.
Of course.
So then we go out, we go take all of our shit to the hotel, and then we come out the side exit to go to our car. And there's this giant, I mean, when I say giant, I mean extremely obese lady swinging police baton running at us. And Chase is looking at me like, do I need to drop this bitch or are we going to try to outrun her? And I'm like, dude, the truck's right there. She's at least 100 yards away, but she's
Yeah.
coming. And I'm like, just get in the truck. We were able to walk into the truck, get in, start it, put our seatbelts on, and drive away before she got to us. We were in
Yeah.
really no immediate danger, but I was like, this is why I don't let Chase book the hotels because
For
anytime he
sure.
books the hotels, he puts us in the shitty areas.
Dude, pro tip, just sleep out of your truck. Done deal.
Yeah, I'm not about that life, bro. I got a bad back. I'll be fucked up sleeping
I
in that
fractured
truck
my
bed all
back
day.
twice. Who cares?
Yeah, yeah.
No, we're I'm figuring that out. But dude, I think it's gonna be a life hack. I think it's gonna be a match hack where like I get to just sleep at the range and wake up like right immediately, make my coffee, like walk to the first stage with a mug of coffee in my hand, and then all
Are
my
you gonna
gear's right
RV
there.
it?
Dude, I just ordered a
Sprinter
crazy
van.
camper for the back of my truck. So it's gonna replace the current
Yes.
shell that I have on there. And it's like a normal bed shell, right? That like
Yep.
encloses the bed. But it has a pop up tent built into it from this company called ALOT. And it's pretty I mean,
Fuck
dude,
yeah.
it's glamping to the fullest out of that truck. But it's like the
Hell yeah.
max. I think I'm gonna cut it at about like 12 hours or so. 'Cause that's what I like max I could do in a day. Ideally, like about like 8 hours. But like if there's a match like in Rosenberg or like up to like San Francisco or something, I'll probably still drive the truck just to do some overlanding stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that's gonna be the hack, man, because I did that for the is it Red Rock Rumble in Utah.
Yeah.
And there's just something so nice about. I literally woke up like a half hour before we had to be at the stages.
That's
Like
nice.
I woke up, I go to bed, parking lot's empty. I wake up, parking lot's full, and everybody's at their stages already. I'm just like,
Hell yeah.
brush my teeth, drink some water, get something to eat, change, get all my gear, and just like stroll to the first stage. And I was so relaxed that there was like no stress. Didn't have to wake up early. I stay up late too. You know, I'm like midnight 1, 2. And I can't help it when I go to matches. And
Me
so
too, bro.
if I can sleep till 7, like I'm good. You
Yeah.
know, and sleeping at 7 during like a major match while you're in another town, kind of like doesn't happen much. 'Cause you got to wake up, you got to drive in, you got to get all your stuff out of the car, you got to walk to it. Meanwhile, I'm 100 yards from the stages. Everything's with me already. Don't need to
Yeah.
get anything, and I think making that more comfortable will be even better. And having like a
Hell
proper
yeah.
bed in there and stuff like that.
That would be gangster. I looked into one of those freaking Sprinter vans for like a hot 2 seconds until I
Dude,
realized how expensive it was going to be, and I was like, yeah, no.
dude, those built out ones will cost you like at least $100 up to like a quarter.
Dude, we got a crazy RV place right down the road, and they sell them all decked out and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I went and looked at them. Of course, they don't have price tags on them. I
Naturally.
go, I go look at one, and it's a used one. It's like a 2013 or some shit, and it's decked out, bro. Full kitchen, bed, like super
Yep.
nice. It's even got a little toilet area. I'm like, this is gangster. 114 grand.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you are outside your mind. I
Yeah,
am going right back into my car, and I'm getting the hell out of here.
absolutely, dude. But I'm looking forward to that. I've had some pretty bad Airbnb and hotel experiences as well, just traveling for different things.
What's your worst one?
Um, I had to go up to this was for instructing, but I was up in like Northern California area, and I was just like online booking hotels, and I get to the hotel and I just get weird vibes immediately. Like half the hotel's under construction, and it is like six in the evening, maybe like 6:30. They're just hammering away with construction, and I'm just like, all right, this is weird. And this is like I think I got it on like a Friday, and I'm like, cool. Friday night, they're just hammering with construction.
Jesus.
Immediately when I check in, they ask, do you have all of your possessions? I'm like, no, I have like a couple bags in the car. Like, we recommend you going to get them. I'm like, why? They're like, we've had some robberies lately. And I was like, for sure. I'm like, you don't have to check me in. I'm just going to head
I'm
on
going to
out
leave.
here.
I'm going to
Yep.
get the fuck out of here.
Well, peace out. And I ended up finding just like another hotel and stuff and getting on there. But like, I've never had like more of a worst gut feeling about a hotel going there. And then also at the Golden Bullet Championship in San Francisco, dude, I legitimately checked the mattress in the bed for like bed bugs and stuff, and like carpet was like discolored. And it was like the Match Hotel. I'm like, what kind of fucking place is this? You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I got bed bugs from an Airbnb.
Really? Fuck that.
Dude, I was so pissed. So
That-
pissed, dog. Woke up with bites all over me. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And the worst part about it was it wasn't for a shooting match. It was for, what was it for? I want to say it was an anniversary. Me and my wife booked an Airbnb for our anniversary.
Mm.
So we both got bed bugs. We woke up the first day of our trip, dude, covered in bed bug bites, and we were like, oh, fuck you. So we immediately, we packed all of our shit, threw our clothes in bags, and threw them in the bed of the truck. Left out of there. I sent the Airbnb people. I was like, I want all my money back immediately. Sent pictures of all the bed bug bites and all the bed. You could see them. I was like, I want my money back now.
Yeah.
And dude, it was gnarly. Ruined our whole trip.
Not about it. How important is sleep to you for your match performance?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously important, but I've shot really good matches on no sleep and really bad matches on a lot of sleep. You know what I mean? I
For
don't. I
sure.
don't think it. I spent a
That-
lot. I spent a lot of years in the oil field running off no sleep. You know what I mean? I'm the type of
Yeah.
dude. I'm up at 4 o'clock every morning, and I usually go to bed at like 11 or midnight. So I run on low sleep my whole life. So it's not super crucial, but I always feel if I sleep too long. Like if I get like 8, 9, 10 hours of sleep, I'm useless the rest of the day. So sometimes it could be a detriment for me.
Gotcha. I've been curious about that because that's been something I've been checking out at the majors I've been shooting this year, because I've found that the matches where I'm only getting 3-4 hours of sleep or I'm waking up a lot like that, my performance has not been satisfactory. I like, even with Area 2, I slept in my truck on Thursday night. And the camp spot I was going to was closed, so I just had to like figure it out, and it was already like 11:15, and I shot.
Should've called, brother.
Friday. Dude, I just didn't know. It was like already late and stuff like that. And I'm like, fuck. 'Cause I got buddies in Phoenix, right? But I'm already like, I'm right by the range. So if I need to go anywhere, I got to go like a half hour back into town.
Oof.
And then I'm thinking I got to, like, I want to get coffee in the morning, maybe some protein, something like that. And I have to be ready to shoot at 6:50. So I'm like,
that was super gay.
Hated it.
I get why they
Hated
do it.
it.
I get why they do it right, but come on, bro.
It was rough.
That was gnarly.
But so I got terrible sleep, shot like shit that day. Like, I had one decent stage, and that was only like a 87%. That was my last stage of the day. The rest were all like, I think I had a stage in the 60s, some in the 70s, and low 80s for the majority of that day. I was so mad. I drove all the way back to Tucson, deadlifted super heavy, ate like a whole case of honey buns, ate like a dozen eggs, and then just slept for like a solid 7-8 hours, drove up in the morning for the PM shoot, and crushed the second day. If they didn't throw out 14, I would have got 3 stage wins that day out of the 6 stages that I shot. And like, there was some good carry optics heat there, so I was super pumped. Next night, bad sleep again. Waking up, only a couple hours, whatever, shot like shit. And I was like, I wonder how much that affects it.
Everybody's different, man. It really comes down to, can your brain process the amount of information you're trying to put into it with the amount of sleep you're getting. Like, if I get 5-6 hours of sleep, I'm gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I've only slept 2-3 hours, I mean, I'm not going to be as sharp as I normally am. But I don't need 12 hours of sleep.
I'll shoot better hungover than I do sleep deprived. And
Hell
I
yeah.
don't drink often, so like that's not a
Same
common
here.
thing. But if I do, I'm gonna make it count, right? And sometimes, like 2019 PCC Nationals, dude, like we took some golf carts around and stuff, and we were like getting rowdy. And I just remember just being out of commission. Just the first day of Carry Optics Nationals, just came in and crushed it as like 10 months into the sport and like first nationals ever. And people were like, what do you mean you're A class? This is your first? And I was like, yeah, dude, like just vibing, just surviving with how I'm feeling right now.
Hell yeah.
Well, I've heard of some high level competitors just getting tanked the night before big matches and they just shoot hungover like that. And I think it has to do something with entering that flow state because you're not thinking about anything else other than those targets that you're
surviving.
Shooting, which is, yeah, that's it. And that's it. And like their skill level is so high that when they fall back onto it, it's it's competitive times and sporty times, and sometimes enough to win that major match. And they just got tanked.
I need to send you a book I read. It's a guy who studied the effect of drugs and alcohol on athletes and how they perform on certain drugs and certain alcohol, and it's surprising.
Interesting.
It's super surprising how the body reacts when it's only focused on just doing gross movements.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd be super interested in that.
Yeah.
I love reading books that talk about the mind and kind of break stuff down like that. Listen, I've drank so much water when I was working out. Is it appropriate to go to the bathroom?
Dude, take a pee break, bro. Sometimes
right, cool.
we pee together on these things.
All right.
Just
talk to everybody.
While you're gone, I'm going to answer some questions. Or I'm going to look back through here, see what shenanigans. Fresh pools of blood on the carpet in the main hallway.
Hold on. I got to leave my headphones over here.
Oh, yeah, dude. Don't pull a Steiner, dude. Steiner did that. Oh, my God. That's funny. What we got on here? The hotel rule is weird. Real talk. We got Hunter's HD Gold, many things. Loyal is always on here. Trident Armory, Zach Grenier's on here. Hell yeah. All right, y'all throw me some questions. Throw me some questions while we're waiting for him to finish draining the main vein. In the meantime, grab your Bangin Brass merch. It is available at Paper and Steel Apparel Co. You can find them on Instagram. But yeah, buy some shirts. Good shit. I had a bunch of them with me over the last couple weekends. Sold them to a bunch of people. Gave a lot of them away. They're dope. And I have some. I was trying to get a shirt out for nationals that was a little spicy. It was a little controversial, but it didn't end up making it out in time. So I'm gonna save that one for whenever I can get that. Whenever I can get that out in time. But oh, he's back.
I'm back. I'm getting some salt.
Steiner left his headphones in when he went to go take a piss on the other podcast I did with him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you just hear him starting to pee, and we were like, Steiner, we can hear you. And he goes, oh, shit. And then you hear him cut the flow off and take the headphones out.
Yeah, that's you guys can find that on my OnlyFans. Definitely not on IG Live.
Yeah, definitely on the OnlyFans, though.
Yeah. I saw one question earlier from my buddy Port Authority. I'm going to be on Texas on Tuesday to Sunday.
What? What are you doing down here, buddy?
I'm going to slay some hogs, my guy. And,
where at? San Antonio?
Menard, Texas. It's like Central Texas.
I know where Menard is. Hell yeah. You're going to be right where I'm at.
Really? Are you right in that area?
No, I will be in that area. I'm in Houston, but I will be over. I'll be in Bernie, which is like South Central.
South Central LA.
Tuesday night until Saturday morning.
Doing what?
Thanksgiving.
Nice. That's what we're going to do. We're having a good old hog roast.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go play some golf at Tapatio. Gorgeous ass. It's George Strait's golf course.
Dude, wait a second. What type of projectile do you use in your open gun? Are they hollow points?
No.
Damn it.
Why?
I bet FMJ would be fine. Dude, I want to go slay hogs with open guns.
Bro, you can run any 9mm out of that open gun. I don't give a shit.
Well, I know. I mean, like, I don't have major hollow points loaded or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking for the hogs.
Oh, bro, 9mm FMJ will tear through that hog, no problem. I have shot a many of hogs with open guns. It is fun.
Yeah, dude. Like, I would absolutely love to go out there, like, full USPSA kit, belt, jersey, everything, timer, and then just be standing here. We thought about this already to a certain extent, not with an open gun, but the same thing would apply. You get one of those like nice rigging harnesses that gets all your good stuff secured, around your waist.
Mm-hmm.
2 straps hanging to the back roll cages of a Ranger, and you're standing.
That's how we did it.
In the bed. So you're just standing there, hooked up, belt on, driving around. When you see the pig, you hit the timer real quick.
So we do that. We have Rangers and shit with, they have hunting seats though.
Yeah.
And we were rolling around at night running down hogs, and I got bored and pulled out the open gun out of the pickup truck and was running around full big stick, just wasting hogs. It was a lot of fun.
Dude,
It's a problem at night though, because dude, just fireballs right in your face. You lose it after, like, if you're trying to shoot fast with it at night, it's rowdy.
Yeah. Did you see our boy Christian hanging out with the Dylan boys shooting under nods with the open guns?
Dude, I know, man.
Uh-huh.
Ridiculous.
Fun
that
stuff.
That kid gets to do all the cool shit.
Dude, you can do cool shit too. You just got to do it.
Yeah, I have life. I got life, bro.
What do you mean? Just get friends with SOTs and you'll be fine. Do whatever you want. Put machine guns in minivans.
Fuck it, why not?
Buy a minivan for $500. Put an M1919 in there, and just call it a day. Just throw some 30-06 right through a minivan door of a 1996 Dodge Caravan. Actually, or no, I don't have the patches around here. I made patches for the night we did that. It's a Dodge Caravan door gunner. And like the silhouette of the minivan on it.
Oh my god, dude.
But
I'd like to start doing some more fun shit like that, but now that I'm settled, back in Houston, it's gonna get a little weird. Then I'm gonna start doing some of the fun shit.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. I'll be honest. This season I shot significantly less than previous seasons as far as practice. Like, I maybe shot 8,000 rounds total for the season, when in 2019 and 2020 I shot probably close to like 40 or 50,000 rounds.
How were your results?
Bad.
Oh.
I think I won like 2 majors, one high overall major, which was the Alaskan sectional, which like.
How was that?
Oh, dude, it's my favorite match of the year. Love it.
Alaska.
So much. Yeah. I got some family up there, so I stay up there for like 2-3 weeks at a time. But Justine and Jalise shot it, and so like that was like the main heat. But Justine I think she had some trouble with her open gun, so it wasn't like in my mind, I'm like, it wasn't a fair win because like I want my competitors' gear to work 100%. And
yeah, I like beating people at their best.
Yeah, but still, I was shooting carry optics, and then my boy Brandon, he's an up and comer. He was shooting open, and he loaded with Magnum primers in his Infinity, and didn't test it, and brought all this 38 Super up to Alaska that didn't fire in his gun.
Ouchie, bro.
Yeah, and then someone there just like gave him an open gun and gave him enough ammo to shoot the match.
Hell yeah.
That's what I love about Alaska. The community is insane. But a lot of the other majors, I think I got second at Northern Arizona to Travis. But like all three of the GMs in that match, we all just had a really shitty match. So it was like the best dumpster fire, and I lost it by like a 100th of a percentage.
Ooh.
Like maybe 300ths of a percentage.
Oh.
Like literally 1.2 match points. And,
that's the swift kick in the dick with a golf shoe there.
Yeah, I did. On that match, I had a reshoot on Layton's stage, and there was like pretty big field memory course, and I shot through a barrier and knocked down a popper, and so they yelled stop, got a reshoot, and I'm thinking like I'm all juiced up, like I was feeling good, my sight was on, my grip was good. They're like, do you want to reshoot right now? I was like, yes, and I keep mags loaded in my bag. They're all loaded the same amount. I typically load them to 20, and then before I go, my starting mag goes to 23, and my reload mags go to 21. Well, got it mixed up on the table, and my first reload mag was one of my mags from my first run. So I loaded to a 13-round mag, and it was an activator popper, no shoot static, swinger, and then you had to like position and shoot this other array. Activator, no shoot, slide lock on the swinger. I was like, no. Like, I reload and just try to get the gun up as fast as I can. Rip 2 shots, just like point shooting.
Hoping and praying.
Dude, point shoot a no shoot swinger. And I get like a Charlie on like this side of the neck. And it was like, you had a little bit of the A on the bottom, but like Charlie on this side of the neck and a Delta that didn't break the perf on the top of the head. And so I get a mic on it, dude. And dude, I honestly think I would have got it. It was like really close to the perf, right?
Yeah.
And like if you bend the cardboard, it looks like it broke it. But like that's not the game we play, right? And I'm about the integrity. But I still had like what's his name? He was like a newer RO, but he was with Layton, so he kind of felt nervous because like Layton's the Area 2 director, and he's like,
yeah.
He's like, I have to make extremely.
Oh my god,
so he's like, Layton, can you overlay it? And Layton's like, I don't know, like I wouldn't call it. What were you gonna call it? He's like, I was gonna give it to him, and I was like, okay. I'm like, well, what is it, boys? And then they said no, but it was like so close. I'm like, call range master, just because it's a major, right?
Yeah.
Didn't get it, didn't fight it. I just left it, and that was that. But yeah, dude, I felt and then large gaps of not shooting as well this season too. Like during the heat of the season, where I didn't shoot at all. I didn't shoot all of July and the first part of June, all of April and the first part of May, or no, all of May. I don't know, but that chunk right there, like right when the
took a big chunk
started,
out, yeah.
Like a month and a half because I tore my trap or something. I had like some nerve stuff going on in my neck where I couldn't turn left, and I shot Northern Arizona with that still tight, and then I shot Golden Bullet right after that, and it got inflamed again. And I threw 11 mics at Golden Bullet, and that was like a major, and I was all pumped, and or maybe 10 mics, whatever, but it was a lot. And I don't know, man. I did like a bunch of other cool shit that I had like more fun doing. Like I'm really fun going off-roading and stuff, or like in Alaska we go on like crazy hikes, or like just riding jet skis around like in like the Alaskan waters and stuff, and like going to check out islands and stuff, and just like I don't know, just like
living life, bro.
And stuff. Yeah, and I was like, dude, I'm having way more fun than shooting doing this stuff, and I feel like it was almost like a pretty solid distraction to the season though, where coming back to it, like getting back into that match mindset was pretty hard. And getting into the match mindset, about caring about the match.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go up and shoot, but like going to shoot Arizona State, I'm like going up against Nils for carry optics. You know, you can't be walking into a match going like, oh yeah, I'm just like here, I'm just gonna shoot.
You got to have your A game.
Mm-hmm. You don't miss.
Hell no, he's like a 19 some odd time national world champion. The guy's fucking savage.
I would argue that Nils is one of the best shooters to the regard that he can pick up any division and finish top 5 at that nationals.
Nils is on the Mount Rushmore, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he is an OG who's still a young buck. Like, he's not an old
like
guy.
30 years old or 30.
He's like 30 or 31, you know, but he's been doing it forever. He's won in every discipline. He is one of those guys.
Revolver first. His first GM was Revolver.
That's savage.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm a firm believer that Nils can walk into any discipline, pick up a gun, and be a top 5 guy.
Yep. Rifle included. You know?
Yeah, any discipline.
And that to me is that's like the skill that I want to amount up to, where like I don't want to just be good with this Smith and Wesson in one division. You know what I mean? I want to be diverse in my skill sets, and that's kind of why I was playing with the idea of maybe shooting something else for part of the season next year, just exploring a little bit into some different things. I was honestly thinking about
come to open.
Stack.
Don't do that. Dude, don't do that to yourself. Fuck single stack.
Dude, I want
to open.
Something that's super hard though.
If you want something that's super hard, go to open. Because the hard part of open is everyone has the advantage that you're going to have. And not only that, the stage planning is now you're not stage planning for reloads and you're not stage planning for that. You're stage planning for milliseconds of time. Where does my foot need to enter this position? How does my body need to be oriented to exit this position in order to gain that quarter second? For sure. Right? How am I going to hit this? Like, I've gone for activator sequences that I would never want to go for just because I know I'm shooting open and I have to. Oh shit, Pew View. What up, dog?
What up, Pew View? Pew View?
That guy is a savage too. We need to get him to come shoot some matches.
Yeah, we do. We need to have him shoot it with that lever action, dude. Just keep doing that.
Bro, that is... I'm going to be honest with you. After seeing him do that, I'm going to buy a lever action, and I'm going to learn how to do that. Because that is such a man move. You know what I mean? That's like a baller Old West move.
I recently just priced out building a space lever gun with the recessed silencer co offspring. The boxy one, you know, and like like a 357 lever, so you can do like subsonic 38 special.
Getting my pants tight.
Yep. I'm like, I want this for like my truck gun for camping because like wilderness and overland. And they're like, that's super dumb because you have like 8 rounds and then you gotta like or like load it. And I was like, you know what?
Super impractical.
There are these guns called AR-15s that have 30-round magazines and sporterized and are just way more practical.
Bro, everybody makes fun of me, but my truck gun has a 60-round mag.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just never know.
All the ammo.
60 rounds, suppressed, ready to fucking rock and roll, bro.
I just I do coupled mags. I do 2 30-round coupled mags because I like, if I go down on it like a bipod, I like it's a little bit more sturdy than the D60s. I've had some issues with D60s using it as a monopod. Yeah,
my father-in-law was a like 25-year homicide detective, just recently retired.
Nice.
And he wrote to me the other day, and he saw it and was like, "What the fuck do you need that for?" And I'm like, "If the situation arises, wouldn't you rather have it?"
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have it?
Like the way they're just holding that thing up just gets...
Dude, it's an SBR, bro.
Still. Just a lot of
tiny.
Weight. A lot of weight in the sack just hanging under it, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, it's fine. Listen, if I got to pull that bitch out and start slanging and blanging in traffic, I'm going to be kind of excited and also glad I have that 60 rounds.
What's the farthest you've shot your open gun?
Farthest I shot my open gun?
Yeah, like exhibition. Like Not in a match, but just like farthest you've just fucked around and shot. Let's just say a pistol. It doesn't have to be an open gun.
There's a video on Staccato's website of me taking their little small Staccato and shooting 600 meters with it.
What? 600?
Yeah,
That's
600
awesome.
meters. I was aimed literally like that. But the farthest I shot my open gun, I think, was like, it's not very far, like 200 yards. I did shoot a clay, sporting clays with my open gun, which was pretty fun.
Hell yeah. Like out of the air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I did it on a bet. I was on a hunting trip with my old boss, and the guy, we were at his property out in Dripping Springs, and the guy was talking about, oh yeah, this guy had a 22 pistol and was shooting this 100-yard plate with his pistol. Can you believe that? That's so good. And my boss was like, this dude could hit that 100-yard plate, no problem, dog.
Yeah,
and
first shot.
Yeah, the guy was like, oh, I call bullshit. So I went and grabbed my open gun out of the truck, pulled it out.
Wait, hold on. Do you just always have your open gun at all times? Because this is like the third story. You're like, just grab my open gun out of the truck as if that just stays in there.
Yeah.
All the time.
They're in that. We can walk out to my truck right now and my open guns are in there.
Beautiful. You know where I grabbed this out of before I sat down?
Your truck?
In my truck.
Yeah. I always stay strapped. But I keep them with me because if I'm traveling for work trips and shit, I like to dry fire. I like to dry fire while I'm there.
Okay. I was going to say, you never know if there's like a local match. But yeah, dry fire too. That's important,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I would never have time on work trips to do that. But anyway, I pulled out my open gun, came up, shot, bam, ping, hit it. And he was just like, oh, dude, that's so dope. And then my boss, freaking like an asshole, was like, I'll bet you $1,000 he can hit one of those clays out of the air because we were shooting sporting clays at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. He goes, $1,000 cash right now. The guy was like, you got to fucking bet. He looks at me like, bitch, you better not miss. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm like, all right, can I get another warm-up shot on the steel? He's like, yeah, I aim at the 100-yard steel, bang it. I'm like, all right, bet. Set, pull, wow, smash it. I was like, got him, coach.
Don't ask me to do a second one. Don't say
oh, no, yeah. He was like, oh, that was so luck, double or nothing. I was like, you only get to see that once, brother.
Yeah, let's go back to the shot.
Put that bitch back away. I know when to stop.
Yeah,
but there's a video of that, I think, on my TikTok and on my Instagram somewhere.
I'm just going to find that.
Yeah, I'll post it on my story after this.
I like, I was trying, Jared from Tier 1 Concealment. He does, like, a lot of novelty trick shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I watched him shoot the brass out of the air, I can't tell you how many rounds I spent trying to get that because what was happening is with my minimum power factor, 147, my brass was boom, boom. Mm-hmm. And so what kept happening was going boom, boom. And I was like literally shooting the ground. So I was like, I wonder how I can make this safe. So I got like right to the side of the berm basically. And I was just like basically point blank shooting into the dirt. I got it, but and I have a video of it, but it's like
I did not
sketchy.
Get it. And when that came out, I want to get that guy on here too because he's done some crazy shit. But I saw that and was like, clearly that's not hard, right? Like, it's moderately easy. Bro, I got it to where I had my open gun canted to where the brass would get more of an angle at it. Boom, bam, trying to hit it. I was like, golly. I probably wasted like 150 rounds trying to do that dumb shit. And I was just like, I'm going back to practice.
Yep.
This open gun ammo ain't cheap.
So how often are you dry firing?
During the season, at least probably realistically 4 days a week. Okay. For the most part. No, usually, but this year was a little weird. Some months I was decked with work and, moving across the state and some other stuff, family wise. I've had people staying at my house and back and forth. And so it's gotten I got a little lackadaisical towards the end of the season when I was only doing it probably 2 or 3 times a week. But generally I try to dry fire 4 to 5 times a week on average.
How important do you think dry fire is?
Oh, it's absolutely crucial. Absolutely crucial. You'll get, if you dry fire properly, you'll get more out of dry fire. You'll get more out of, say, in a week you dry fire for an hour of time, right?
Yeah, total.
An hour total. You dry fire an
Yeah.
hour. You'll get more out of that than you would like 1,000-round practice on the range. Done right.
Yeah.
Doing the right things, looking for the
Proper
right
grip,
things,
proper
proper
sight
grip, proper sight
Yeah.
picture, actually practicing transitions right.
You want to know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears?
The fucking dry fire Instagram guys that are just like, boom, boom, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
reload 1.3 seconds. You're like, yeah, not a chance, dude. Not a chance. And they're just practicing the wrong things, you know?
There's a dude, I will leave him nameless for his sake, but he was posting some super ultra, like, superhero dry fire runs. And I said, if you can do that live, like, I want you to FaceTime me when you get to the range. And if you can do that in front of me, I'll give you 10 tries. If you can do it once with good hits, I'll give you $10,000 cash.
Dang.
But if you lose, you have to pay me $500. And he didn't take the bet.
Makes
I was
sense.
like, yep.
Not ready to put the money where his mouth is.
Nope,
Money
not
where
at all.
his dry fire is, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to gamble money, I tell you that. Especially my wife's money.
Of course. That's the best type of money to gamble. What's up, John? What's going on? So I have not dry fired at all this whole season for the most part. I dry fired like maybe cumulatively for the season, maybe 10 hours.
Really?
And that's it.
10 hours?
Maybe.
Bro, those are rookie numbers, dog. You got to bump those numbers up.
Well, okay, I used to dry fire every day. Every day. Like 15 to 45 minutes. Because I'd have like disciplined dry fire where like timers out, I have specific drills, specific metrics. And other times where like I'm literally just going like this slow, reloading and coming back out and rebuilding that grip to just like build that path in my brain.
Fundamentals, yeah.
Yep. And I'll just like put like Netflix on in the background or something, or like a YouTube video. And like I'd have it on, but like I'm aiming at some targets I have dry fire. I'm just shooting, hit, reload, come back out, and just working on all that. And I really do like, fuck, that didn't just prove my point. But dry firing with the trigger cocked and just bringing it to that wall, but not breaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Joe Farewell mentioned that to me, and I tried it a couple times. I was like, okay. And there's so many times I surprised myself where I was getting to that wall and I ended up breaking the trigger, and I was like, maybe my trigger press isn't quite where it is. But
yep.
I was debating getting back on that train or not because I'm not happy with how my season finished out. I think I probably should have progressed a little bit more. And like, I did the exact opposite where like I had large lapses. I didn't live fire. I didn't dry fire. And I just, I rode my practice and progress from last season into this season thinking that I'd progress the same, and it didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough, man. I had kind of it was a down for me. Like my dry fire was down. My live fire practice was way down because of primers. I just, all in all, didn't put near as much time into this season, which is why I didn't finish where I wanted to this season. Like I had a lot of really good matches. I had some matches I'm super happy with, and I had some matches I'm absolutely disgusted with. That inconsistency is something that I like, but it was good. Like ending the season how I did really set a fire under my ass.
Where did you finish for Area 2?
Like 16th.
For sure. What about Nationals?
No, I don't remember where I was. Nationals was awful. Nationals was like 40-something. It was bad. Going into the third day, I was only down 100 points. I was projected to be somewhere in the top 10, top 8. And then, I shot.
What'd you do, my boy?
I shot 7 penalties in one day, as well as giving away probably 34 seconds in slop time. I gave away probably not that much, like 17 or 18 seconds. I gave away like 260 points in the final day.
Dude, that's rough.
Rough, bro.
That's rough. See, I did that on my first day, just to get it out of the way, and then dig myself out of that hole.
Yeah.
Everybody
I was feeling
likes an underdog, right?
Yeah, I was feeling so good about nationals going into the third day. After the first day, I was like, I feel like I shot pretty good. Like I don't feel like I did anything super bad there. Like I had some stuff I wanted to change. After the second day, I was like, not looking too bad, right? Everything's kind of just going my way. Like just feeling the flow, seeing the sights, a couple little mistakes here and there, nothing crazy. Not burning the world down by any means, but just super consistent. And then third day, just, bro, it was like watching the Twin Towers fall. It was disgusting.
Rough. What squad did you shoot on? Do you have a good squad?
I had a great squad, man. I had all my Atlas buddies, Charlie Perez,
cool.
Chase Rains, all those guys. It was a dope squad. I had a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think I might have had the most fun at Carry Optics Nationals than like anybody else. So I was like, hey,
I was this close to shooting it.
You should have, man. Why not? Dude,
get off work.
Brandon Elias, he's out of the South somewhere. I shot nationals with him last year.
Good shooter.
I like him a lot. Dude, he like randomly just grabs someone just let him use somebody's backup gun and belt, and he just like shot open nationals, like deciding like the day before, never shooting open before. And he finished pretty well.
He did.
For not shooting open at all ever, just decided to hop right into nationals.
Yeah, he's a really good shooter.
He's consistent.
Very consistent.
I'm envious of that consistency.
Yeah, that's something I worked on real hard on the off season was consistency, and it went really well up until nationals.
Work on that?
So what I would do is in practice, I would take like 250 rounds, right? That's all I got, 250 rounds. And I'd set up 10 round drills. 10 round drills. And they're different every time. I set up a drill, I dry fire once, I live fire once. And I set a standard for each drill. So like they're drills I've hit over the last like year and a half. So I have a standard of what I think is like a spicy run on it.
Sure.
And I have to go at least 22 for 25.
Okay.
I have to shoot 22 what would be considered acceptable good runs out of 25. And that mimics that, like, you only get one time to do it. You get that pressure. You know what I mean? And it gets real hard when you fuck two up in the first five. And then you're like, I got to be real consistent on the rest of this. But you still have to have that acceptable speed accuracy. Like, you can't just roll through the drills and lackadaisical just hit alphas and time's not of the essence. Like, they're drills you've hit before. You know what your standard is. You know what's considered a GM / like top guy run. You got to hit that. You got to hit that time, first time, every time.
What's like, give me an example of what one of the drills looks like.
So, like, box, 10 yards. Nah, probably not 10, 7 yards. I make everything longer in my head. Box, 7 yards, box.
Okay.
And they're angled. You have mini popper at 15 yards. At 20 yards, you have a no-shoot target. And then in between the two boxes, you have a 4-inch circle plate at 15 yards, and then that same sequence in the other box, right?
Mini popper, no-shoot, 4-inch in the middle, no-shoot, mini popper.
Yes. Draw, shoot the mini popper, shoot the no-shoot, leave on whichever one you want. You have to engage 2 rounds on the 4-inch circle plate while moving to the other box, and then engage the other sequence.
Got it. So there's pretty compound drills of different things that you need to work on, where like you have draws, transitions, multiple shots, moving and shooting, risky shots, etc., all built into one drill. And
all built into one drill.
Is that what all 25 look like, where they're all kind of compound macro drills like that?
Most of them are the compound macro drills. Some of them are some speed stuff. I want to mix it up because I catch myself. I'll get into like accuracy mode, like acceptable speed, but accuracy mode. And
like
then
quad bill drills at 3 yards.
nothing like that. But I'll set up like a ladder drill, what I think would be a ladder drill, where you have like um, a box, 15 yards, another box, right? You start in this box, that's where you draw, you leave that box, and you have a narrow little area. I actually got this from David Wampler. Um, on each side, spaced out, you have open targets at 7 yards all the way down the hallway. You have to go one to the other, back across, back and
Yeah.
forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you have to shoot alphas.
Yep.
And in that sequence, you're allowed 3 Charlies across 10 targets. So it's 20 rounds, or
Yeah.
sometimes I cut them down slower, but 20 rounds, you have to go one across the other, and the whole time you're moving, right? So it's just getting that index point and the speed.
For sure. That's snapping the transition while moving.
Snapping the transition while moving, breaking 2 shots, moving back and forth. That David Wampler gave me that drill. It's actually a fucking phenomenal drill.
Yeah.
He just gave it to me recently. I think right after Nationals, I just threw that in.
Cool. Yeah, I've been doing some very, very fundamental style drills. I mean, like as fundamental as you can get, where it's like torturously boring. But
Give it to me, Daddy.
Okay, so I go on Amazon. I buy 3-inch bullseye circle targets.
Ooh.
Okay, slap that puppy center of the A zone, and you get back to 10 yards. Okay, so you're shooting 3-inch sticky at 10 yards. And I start with this progression where I'll set a timer depending on how spicy I'm feeling. Typically, I'll set it for 150, second 50, or second and a half for a draw. And you got to do it 10 times in a row. And you have to hit that 3-inch. Now, here's the deal. You pop one out on your 7th one, you still have to finish all 10. And you can't move to the next drill until you get 10 on that circle. Then the next drill is 2 shots in 150. Same distance, same target. And then after that, you put another sticky on. You go 1 shot, transition 1 shot in 150. So it's all at 10 yards, all at a second 50 part time. And you start pushing your splits because, like, when it gets to a point, I have only gotten to this once in a practice session because I limit my rounds to it. But where you have 2 rounds and a transition on another one at 10 yards on a 3-inch circle, and you're almost point shooting at that point.
Yeah.
The speed that you have to go. But I want to be able to point shoot with accuracy where, like, it's not quite point shooting because I see a glimpse of the dot. Right? Like
it's very instinctive shooting.
Yes. And so, like, when you draw the gun and it punches out, your dot is already bullseye on that target, and it has to be. If it's not, if there's any fishing for the sight, you're not going to make time.
Yeah.
And so I got to 2 shots and transition into 1, and I haven't passed that stage of it yet. And I'll literally go out there and I'll start my practices off with 10 draws at 10 yards on a 3-inch circle, 1.5, and I can't do anything else until I get that.
That sounds like some super torturous shit.
I'll tell you what, though, man. When you fucking get out there, when I was turned on Area 2, like on Layton's stage, that was like one of my best stages there. I shot, I think 2 or 3 Charlies total, and I was shooting pretty fast. But in my mind, all I was thinking about was how fucking terrible those 3-inch circles were. And now I got this big-ass box to shoot at. And so, you know, that, like, 3 targets on those barrels there, they're probably at, like, 10 yards or something like that. Like, I shot that pretty spicy. And then by the time you got to that last ray where it's, like, point blank, 3 targets right there, it's just boom, 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 boom. Like, no, you can't notice the transitions. You don't even know that there's a no-shoot on the target.
Yep.
And I think I pulled 2 of my 3 Charlies on those because I couldn't pull the trigger fast enough for my dot moving. And that goes to wanting faster splits, you know?
We went there first.
Oh, okay. I was debating that, but I was just thinking, I'm like, I think
it's a wash.
Yeah. Because when I got to the one position where, like, it'd be your, I guess technically your 3rd position, but the 1st position after that triple stack of targets.
Yeah.
started walking back on the other two, so I only had a half step to get to the other targets.
Ooh.
And those were alpha,
Spicy.
alpha through that port.
Hell yeah.
I think that came out to be like a 1590 or something for the time, which was like one of the fastest raw times on the stage for the match. And I was like, okay. And I was like, how can I do this more?
Yep.
But I
shoot an open gun.
That was after the classifier. I know, right? I don't know. I talk to my buddies. I'm like, man, I just don't want to spend the money on it. They're like, dude, you have a safe full of fucking guns that you don't use. You know what I mean? Like,
get one you'll use, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying, dude.
I'm being selfish. I just want more heat and open.
Do it, man. Well, yeah, I don't blame you at all. I would say I want more heat and carry optics, but all the heat's there now.
I know, dude. That's why I was this close to shooting carry optics nationals, man. Like, I had guns lined up. I had everything. I had a place to stay. I had a flight, but work got a little nuts, and being off for 12 days in a row just wasn't going to be a thing. You know what I mean? So,
for sure.
I am going to shoot it next year.
Cool.
Faux show.
With the striker fires that you're not telling us about. Are they clocks?
No.
Okay.
No. They are not.
Is it something common or something a little different?
It's pretty common. I mean, common-ish.
Walthers?
No.
Common-ish striker fire, not M&Ps, not Glocks. Oh, P320s.
That would have been the easy route. You could buy a P320 Max and just go with it.
Wait, all right. I'm trying to think of other carry optics guns that are striker fired. Is it P10? Buddy, what are we talking here? And then you're gonna tell me, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, that's what it is."
Gobble.
Turkey. It's Turkish. They're Canics.
Yannicks.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, honestly, out of the box, they're good. I think the grip needs a little silicone on it or something like that.
That's why I would need to get your boy.
Yeah, have them fucking just grip the side. Okay, but here's a detriment to silicone that a lot of people don't talk about, okay? It made my grip worse over the last season.
Like how you grip the gun?
Yeah, because I was reliant on the silicone to keep the gun in the same spot.
Bro, have you seen Atlas's steel grips, bro?
Yeah.
It's like you strap your hand to a fucking cheese grater.
It's like a blowfish where it just sticks in your hand. But here's the deal. I was trying to analyze why my accuracy was bad, and I put my gun under slow-mo, dude. And this is semi-cleaned right now, but it could use another scrub because it gets filled with skin. But it was fully caked in where, like, it was almost slick.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't chalk my hands, and I shot it, and I watched this thing move in my hands so much. Normal speed video looks fine. Gun looks flat. I'm shooting alphas. It's good. But at the level we want to shoot at, those micro movements matter. And so Glenn
Wong.
Yes. He pointed out, because I have a callus on my palm here, and he's like, that callus is from the gun moving. Calluses form from something rubbing against it. And so that gun is moving in my hand where I'm not putting enough pressure side to side on it, which is crazy to me because everybody's like, oh my gosh, your gun's so flat. Yes, it's flat. Yes, I'll shoot alphas, but when push comes to shove, I think I could be more accurate.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm shooting to that full potential, and I think it's because I'm not clamping down on the gun enough because I've been reliant on these extremely aggressive grips.
Oh, yeah.
Almost to the point where I want slick grips, dude. I want slick grips and just fucking build up my hand pressure.
Why not, dude? Get that Charlie Perez grip, that gorilla grip.
Dude. Robbie, I am not coming back to Michigan. No, I don't know if I'll come back.
Fuck Michigan. Robbie.
Fuck Michigan. But, yeah, no, I like Michigan. Michigan in the summertime's cool. All my family's out here now, though, so I don't really have a reason to go back unless we shoot that. We were thinking about shooting that Ryan's charity cup match or something like that.
Dude, I almost did that this year.
Yeah. Well, there's a group of us from Arizona that we're thinking about going out for it.
let me know, dude. I'll go. Fuck it.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
We
I
can
grew up
Airbnb
in,
together. We can struggle cuddle.
dude, you want to sleep in my truck with me?
Mm.
Probably not.
As long as
But
I get to
what I,
drive stick.
it's manual, but that's fine. There's a stick to drive in there.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, of course. But what I'd like to do is get like the biggest Airbnb we could get. Like if we just get like 20 people involved, and we're like, let's get a castle.
I got you,
Similar
bro.
to 2020 with that group of people did.
You should have seen my house we were staying in when we were in Phoenix, bro.
Yeah,
It
it was
was
like that.
it was like a $7 million home.
Hell yeah, dude.
Had
I
a
love
guest
it.
house. Had a guest house we didn't even enter.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That's awesome.
nuts, bro. Nuts. Pool, everything. It was gangster as fuck.
What's up, Nick? Yeah, I'm about that. We were gonna get a 3 years ago for Red October. My buddy's got like this massive mansion in Boulder City, Nevada, or sorry, in St. George, Utah. And we
Gorgeous place.
looked for one in Boulder City, Nevada. Dude, they were so expensive. It made no sense at all. Granted, we were looking like 2 weeks before the match, so like that didn't help.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know who all was exactly coming, and I don't know. But I think that's the move. Like you feel like Scarface. You know what I mean? You're in this big mansion. You got guns. You're with your buddies.
Oh
you're
yeah.
You're in a new town. You know.
Oh yeah. For
Living the
show,
life.
for show. They have a there's like one gas station in that side of town, and they like we pulled up, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get out to go pump my gas, and the guy was like, no, I got it. I had like a gas station attendant. He pumps my gas. He's like, do you need anything from inside, sir? I'll go get it for you. I'm like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah. Those are pretty
Jeez,
rare.
people don't even get out of their car.
Yeah. That was in Phoenix?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in Paradise.
Okay, yeah. Paradise Valley is legit.
Yeah, we were in the rich side of town, bro.
Yeah. That's a far drive to Rio, man.
45 minutes.
Yeah. It's a haul.
It's not too bad, bro. I live in Houston, dude. Everything's a haul out here.
Yeah, that's true. Same with Tucson.
Is that where you're at, Tucson?
Yeah, so I'm like 2 hours south of Phoenix.
Oh, you're south of Phoenix. Oh shit, son.
By the border, baby.
Did you stay in Phoenix when you were shooting Area 2, or did you drive home every time?
The Saturday night I stayed there. I stayed up in Scottsdale, which is right by Paradise. And just because of that 6:50 start. But on Friday I went home and slept in my own bed.
That thing was uber gay. 6:50 start was no. I'm not a fan of that.
No, dude, I really like Nationals 9 a.m. start.
Yeah,
I'm about that life, dude.
I'm about that life too.
Did not feel rushed at all, except for those people shooting in the dark at the end.
That sucked. I was one of those people.
Oh,
In
man.
open nats, bro, it was dark and we were shooting. It wasn't so bad for me because I had a dot, but some of the limited guys got boned.
Dude, so I do a lot of practicing at night just because of my work schedule and stuff like that. I'm always like, oh, I'm going to go shooting in the morning, but then, like, I have a meeting or there's a deadline for something else, and I'm like, I'm going to do work, and I'm like, I'm going to go work out, and then I'm like, I got some errands to run. Got to go to the gym, and then I'm like, it's 9 o'clock.
So for people who don't know what you do, tell us what you do.
I'm a secret agent.
I
It's
knew
not
it.
secret anymore. No, I'm a marketing consultant. I work with a handful of companies in the firearms industry and other local businesses and things like that. Obviously, Fieldcraft, one of my biggest clients. You see me repping all their shit. Also, one of their firearms instructors. I do private training as well, and it's kind of a mix of everything. I work for myself and just kind of use the skills and knowledge I've accumulated over the last some years and see how I can help other customers out and businesses out and stuff like that.
How'd you get into that?
I just quit my commercial real estate job and just started doing it.
Dude, commercial real estate is money, dude.
Dude, it is money, but I was so depressed. It was the worst.
You just didn't like it.
Well, I liked certain aspects of it, but there was more aspects that I hated about it. And don't get me wrong, it was solid money. And I probably would have been like making $1 million a year by now. But I'm just like, dude, it just was not for me. Like being like fresh out of school and like in like your early 20s and just like life just feeling like it sucks and just being that depressed, I was like, something needs to change because this is not a long-term thing that I can deal with. And I gave that company like a 2-month notice instead of a 2-week notice. Like, found 2 people to interview for my spot. Like, left on the best terms possible. But I was like, I need to go like chase my passions because there's no other time in life that I'd be able to do it than right now.
Yep. Yeah, dude. That's admirable, man. Not a lot of people get a cake gig like that and just walk away for their happiness. Which kudos to you, bro.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think that's like the new American dream, dude. It's like I want to get paid in my time rather than getting paid in money. I want the freedom to like go cruise to Utah and wheel around in Moab in my truck, or go to Alaska. We're like, oh, I'm gonna go shoot the Alaskan sectional, then stay there for 3 weeks. And I'm like very fortunate to have family there and stuff like that. So that helps out with like travel costs and things. But like I'd rather use my time and have those experiences than, I don't know, have money to buy 2 matching Eddie guns or Atlas guns, or have like I don't get me wrong.
Come on with it, baby.
I'd love to have an RS6 in my driveway right now.
Oh,
You know
dude, the
what I mean?
RS6 Avant. Tell me that's your car, bro.
Dude,
4 doors, more horse.
RS6.
Hell yeah.
Damn right, Carlo. 4 doors, more horse. Dude, that Kibby Tech video that got posted.
Oh,
I have all of Fieldcraft's range materials in the back of my truck right now for this weekend's classes. And I am itching to remake that video with my truck. And I cannot wait to make it. But I can't do it with like 300 pounds of target stands and steel in the back, you know?
do it. Fuck it.
Fucking blow out. No, dude. They're going to get dropped off. But I think I'll probably make it in Texas while I'm out there just because like there's like 2,500 acres to fuck around on.
Dude, you got to hit me up while you're down here, bro.
I will.
You're probably close by.
I have no cell phone connection while I'm there, but I have Wi-Fi when I'm at like the main house.
Holler at me. We'll make it work.
Dude, also, okay, let me tell you about one of my favorite things in Texas, okay? And
Come on.
I've never had it before in my life, and I got so excited about it when I found it, okay?
What is it?
Found out about them. Kalichis. Or kolaches.
Kolaches, bro? You never had a kolache?
Fuck no, they're so good.
Bro, they're gangster.
Dude, they're so dangerous, dude. That like sweet dough, that greasy sweet dough, packed full of goodness, my guy.
Dude, it's my guy. Bro, they slap, dog.
Yeah. Well,
where'd you break your kolache cherry?
In Menard, like in that little town that's in Menard, right there, a little strip of like 3 buildings.
Oh, so you just had like a backwoods kolache, dog.
Dude, backwoods kolache. But let me tell you, dude, like I don't even know if I want to try their kolaches because like that's the flavor I fell in love with.
Bro.
Later, Carlo. You too.
Later, bro. I will change your life.
Do it.
Dog. I will wreck you so hard. So the Texas Open is going to happen like a mile down the road from me. When it does this upcoming season, come down here. You can stay in either this room or one of the other 3. You can pick one.
Can I stay in your room?
I mean, yeah, if you
want. I
want.
to sleep between you and your wife.
That's fine.
Okay. I prefer middle spoon.
That's fine. You're just not allowed to poke her. You can poke me, but you can't poke her.
Oh, yeah. She's jetpack, for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm jetpack.
Dude, there are some of the best kolaches I've ever had in this town, and there's the spot of spots 2 miles down the road from me. It is dangerous, dog. It's on my way to work every day, and I've been on a diet, so I haven't been able to eat it. But, dude, I pass by it, I'm like,
yeah, dude. I'm so down. I have pretty good self-discipline when it comes to eating. But if I go in on it, I'm going to go in. Like, I used to be a fat kid at one point.
Oh, yeah.
And, I like work out just so I can eat more, you know?
Yeah, so a lot of people...
Is there a difference between, like, the kolache? Like, is there, like a regional taste for different kolaches?
No, most kolaches are going to taste just about I don't want to say they taste the same, but because there are way better ones, but they're generally pretty similar. You have your normal kolaches, and then you have, like, your kolaches with boudin or like a Polish sausage in them or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you have the just monster badass kolaches that are awesome, like jalapeno stuffed cheesy goodness,
That's what I'm
awesomeness.
talking about. So that's the type that we've had where they have like all these different flavors where it'd be like a nice breakfast sausage, cheese, jalapenos or habaneros on some of them,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
some
people
of them
don't.
had eggs in it and stuff
Oh
too,
yeah. So
and like some breakfast ones.
so some people don't. A lot of people don't know this, right? But what we call kolaches, which is what you're eating, right? What you
Yeah,
think a kolache is, it's actually called a klobashniki.
klobashniki. That's
The
such a fun word to say.
the Czechoslovakian
Klobashniki.
the Czechoslovakian word for it is klobashniki. And one of my best friends is Czechoslovakian. His mom yelled at me for like an hour for calling it a kolache when she made him one time. It's a klobashniki. A kolache is the little pastry with the fruit, with a little fruit in the middle.
Oh, okay.
That's a kolache. But we started calling, like Americans started calling them kolaches because it was easier than saying klobashniki. So
Klobashniki. Dude, that's so much fun to say though.
it is, but
Dude,
not a lot of people understand that.
CZ needs to come out with a klobashniki version of a gun, like a klobashniki Shadow 2.
Yeah, klobashniki Shadow 2.
Dude, I have. I digress very easily. I have ADD, but Cerakote with kolaches or klobashnikis all over it on a Shadow 2.
Oh, I'm down. I've done dumber shit for no reason.
Oh yeah,
I might Cerakote my Jonix.
dude. We were talking about. I have access to a laser engraver, and we were just gonna take all mechanics and laser engrave Nils' signature on it.
Oh, dude, for sure.
And then we were also we were talking about. Actually, I can't talk about it on here. I'll tell you afterwards. But it's a secret. And we got to keep it from the people. But it's pretty funny. We're getting we're planning on getting a bunch of custom jerseys made. But I'll let you know what that is afterwards. I can't let the secret out of the bag yet.
Yeah, don't let the secret out of the bag yet.
But dude,
That's hilarious.
I like the shenanigans. I want more shenanigans, and I feel like people. And you know what? Maybe it's also plays into why I didn't do as well this season. But I've always been a jokester and keeping everything light on the range. But I think a big part of it is just like I like making jokes. I like talking shit, and I think that keeps you in like a lighter mindset where you're not going to stress out as much about what's going on.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I have a lot of people who super duper love to shoot me because I'm just relaxed and like I'm constantly cracking jokes and trying to make people laugh and shit. I'm taking it serious, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
and then I have some people who are like, "You got to be serious." Like, dude, you can go blow me like a cup of hot soup. I'm not getting paid a fucking $1 million to be here. You know, nobody's winning a bass boat at the end of this. We're here to have fun. Yes, we take it serious, right? It's a sport. We love it. But listen, I'm not hoisting, the Daytona 500 and getting a $3 million payday. So until that happens, I'm going to make dick jokes on the range. It's just going to happen. It's going to happen.
I've had multiple people who are very sponsored, and I've had them like look at me with jokes that I've made because I was like, why not? This is funny. And I know secretly deep down you want to laugh about it, but you can't because you got somebody's logo on the jersey.
Dude, I'll laugh I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I'll laugh away.
There's a
My goal is to get those guys to laugh.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what do you got to say? There's one guy, Kim Peterson, who's a 3-gunner up here. He has the cougar from Ricky Bobby on his jersey, and on the back of it, it just says, "I shoot for me." And I think that is the absolute best.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. When they point to the live feed and say, "Watch what you say," you know you're doing it right. Yeah, dude, everyone kept doing that. Yeah. The whole Nationals, every time we were walking around, they'd be like, "Hey, bro, we're live right now." I'm like, cool, I'm going to be the same guy.
Dude, Riley Bowman sent me timestamps from that live feed where I got like right in front of the camera and I'm saying something stupid, or I kept plugging Fieldcraft and talking
Dude,
about
yeah,
Fieldcraft.
didn't you do a commercial? Didn't you do a commercial on the live
basically
feed?
the whole thing. And they found where I did it. And as soon as I start talking and they realize that I'm doing like an advertisement plug, they immediately cut to a different camera. It's hilarious.
Oh, so
Like
people who watched it live saw it, but
no, not like because you could rewatch the live videos, right?
yeah.
So that media company who was doing the whole thing, someone was probably monitoring it, making sure that there's like no profanity or someone's like doing something stupid, as what I was doing the whole time on there. And or I was like narrating the stages, being like, "This is Carson Herding, junior shooter who has a high likelihood of winning high junior for this match. Let's see how he does on the stage." It was like, "Oh, now he fucked up. He hit that notion." You know? And
oh, dude, I love it.
People laugh around me, you know, or you know, you'd get up there and just looking at someone, just start like digging your finger in your nose and stuff like that, just like looking. Having fun with it, but
yeah, dude, you gotta have fun, like, man.
Fieldcraft plugs, and Riley like found the timestamps of them, and like I started talking about it, and they immediately just cut to the next camera. So
hell yeah,
you can't see me anymore,
dude. That sucks. I'd have let it fly.
You know, I'm just gonna open up my own nationals and say whatever I want.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
Actually, you know what? It's nationals, and then there's one stage that's you get judged on stand-up comedy by everybody live viewing it. So
that would be hilarious.
Because I guarantee, you know what? I'm just going to say it. I don't think Max Michelle has the funniest jokes. Can't see it.
Oh, man. You know,
go ahead. I was trying to think who else who was pretty serious that finished high. Nils is pretty serious when he shoots, but he's pretty funny.
Nils is hilarious. Listen,
yeah.
Nils off the range is fucking hilarious. When Nils cuts loose, it gets real. I said, you know what? I'm going to say it. Now, I will say I spent a little time with Max outside of like shooting. And while he does not have the funniest jokes by far, he can cut loose a tad. He's still real serious, you know. He's still a real serious guy.
I mean, dude, he's like in his 40s. You know
it's just he's an adult. We're still in our 20s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah. But he cut loose a tiny bit. You know, made a couple funny jokes, and I was like, oh my god, there's like a boy in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like one of the homies. But yeah, that's as far as it went. As he drank his Coca-Cola, I'm over here slamming old fashions, and he's like, I'll have a Coke.
Dude, I will say, though, he is probably one of the nicest people in the sport, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
Who literally just cares about people. And I remember at 2019 Nationals, yeah, bye, guys. I'm going to make, like, my parents in Split. But
oh, yes, divorce jokes.
Yeah, 2019 Nationals. Max sat down and talked to me for about an hour because I had the leading time on the SIG stage to win one of the Legions.
Hell yeah!
And then of course, what's his name? He's a limited shooter in Florida. He was a political dude. He's talented GM.
Blake McGuez.
Yes, that motherfucker. He goes and pays enough. How much it was. I think it was like $20 for 5 runs or something like that. Drops $200 and gets 50 runs. At the very end of the day to win a Legion. And I had like a 157, and it was 4 plates and a stop plate from low ready.
I remember it.
Pretty fucking spicy in like the 150s. And it was the leading time all day, and I shot it first thing in the morning just fucking around. I did two rounds of it for like $40. And just connected, just ding, 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 ding. And I was like, fucking A. And I was like, yep, that's the one. And then very end of the day, right before it ends, 50 tries. And I literally sat there and watched all 50 of them. Because I was like, that's my gun. What are you going to do? And then, of course, he pulls out like a 151 or a 152 on his like 46 or 47th rep. And I was like, that's not even fair. And part of
that should be cheating.
Part of me, and I was like a little lonely A-class shooter at the time too. And here's some GM limited dude, and they're like, oh yeah, like he's won this, that, and you know, like motherfucker. I just got snake eyes towards him, but I'm like, I got a few hundreds in my pocket. I'm like, I might just do this out of spite.
You should have.
Oh, you guys are leaving? Too bad. $300. Stay here another hour. But I didn't care enough that much, you know.
I've spent a lot of money on fucking with people. I'm that guy who loves to just say fuck it. Like, I've got bobbleheads of buddies, of like my buddy's head, and then like a hot little chick on all fours wearing a choker collar and like lingerie, and then it says
Yeah.
Trevor's bitch on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
I've got that. I've got a couple other things that are pretty funny.
Yep.
That we probably can't show on here, but
Yeah. Probably. Do you post these somewhere too?
post what?
This
Oh,
interview?
yeah. This is going to be on every podcast forum, YouTube, everything.
Oh.
It'll be on all podcast platforms, YouTube, all the goodness.
You when you go live. I don't watch you off air.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. A lot of people do.
But I will. No. I'm happy. I'm just learning. This is new. I like other competition podcasts and things like that because there's only a handful that are like decent to listen to, you know?
Yeah, this is on all the podcast platforms, YouTube, here. But I do them on IG Live because you get to, let's see the bobblehead. You won't bet. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah.
I'll keep talking.
While you get that bobblehead, I'm going to the bathroom again.
All right, do that. No, I'm not done, Dad. That's my pops watching TV. All right, I gotta go all the way to my garage. You guys making me do this. There's that bobblehead. Oh, yep, there it is. You guys thought I was kidding. And my wife just got home. Sorry for the delay, guys. But yeah, I don't mess around. I do get bobbleheads made of friends. So fuck around and find out. While we're waiting, quick infomercial. So what does somebody do to deserve that? Get beat at a match? Yeah, if I beat you and you keep talking shit and talking shit and talking shit, and I keep beating you and then you keep talking shit, I make bobbleheads of you.
Let me see it.
Oh, dude, it's in my garage. I just went all the way out there. I'll post a picture of it. I'll post a picture of it on my story.
All right.
But yeah, so buddy of mine just kept yap, and I just kept going smack, and then eventually I was like, man, I'm gonna enshrine this for all eternity. And I made a deal with him. As soon as he beats me, it goes in the garbage. Till then, it's gonna stay on my reloading bench.
I heard you broke his hand afterwards.
Who?
Your buddy, so he can't beat you.
Oh, no. We will never see a range panel bobblehead if that's the case. Oh, that hurt.
Dang. Have you not beat Steiner yet?
No, dude. He has lucked into every single W, though.
Good for him.
Yeah. I'm going to get that fat little Asian one of these days.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He's a good dude. I love him to death. He's really funny.
I've met him before I knew who he was.
Yeah, he sucks at podcasting, but he's really good.
Yeah, every 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't know how to stay on a schedule, man. It's not that difficult. I do it, and I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Probably grabbing the dick and twisting it. Yeah, he has a voodoo doll. Because every time I shoot against Steiner, I do something stupid. I'll go four majors in a row with just murking people, and then I get to shoot with Steiner, and he just pisses me off.
Well, we got to squad up so we can match that energy.
Let's do it, bro.
And defeat Steiner. I want to beat him with carry optics. Is it possible?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I know I haven't posted a podcast in a hot minute, okay? It's been
a lot of shit. Here.
A lot of shit going on. But now that the season's over, going to be rolling them out every 2 weeks or so. I've had a lot going on, guys. Full-time job, full-time shooter. I got my pops living here. I'm in his bedroom right now.
Dude, and those pearly whites you got to keep brushing. I mean, you got to spend at least 2 hours a day brushing those teeth.
Yeah, it's a struggle, man. I got a full professional dentist cleaning kit. Like I got the little picks and all that.
Yeah, the chair and everything.
I actually have a dentist that stays in my house, and like in the
Wow.
mornings, evenings, he like comes out, does a cleaning.
Post meal.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
on
that's
call.
good. Cool. I need to get one of those.
It's nice. You should invest.
For sure.
All right, so I want to do. So you're pretty familiar with the shooting sports, right? Like you're familiar with the guys that have been in the game for a while. Like, or
To a
do you
certain
not?
extent.
To a certain extent, okay.
Yeah.
So now that Nationals is over, we've seen how the chips fall. Really, the season's over. You're going to be the first one post Nationals to do this on the podcast because I had people do it all season. I want to know who you think is going to win each Nationals next year.
Oh, buddy. I don't know if I know everybody in the right divisions for it.
Well, you're going to have to figure it out.
Okay.
Let me see if we can.
We'll just go through. Open's going to be Christian again. I don't think anybody's touched him yet.
I may get lucky.
Yeah, you give me $10,000, I'll break his knees. Just kidding.
Redact $10,000, that's it?
Yeah, dude. It's easy work, man.
Bro, you're gonna straight up Tanya Hardy the triple champ for me? I'm down. $10,000, that's nothing. Babe, I need $10,000.
I've done a lot more for less.
All right, so open. What about limited?
Who won this year?
Mason Lane for the second time in a row.
Okay. I just want this to happen. Okay? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but this is what I want to happen. I want Nils to win with Minor. And a plastic gun. Just because that is...
I thought he was going to do it this year.
I know. And I feel like he'd be close to doing it.
If he would have shot a major gun, he would have won.
100%.
Both times.
But I want to see him do it with Minor.
It would be cool to see him do it with Minor.
I don't know if Canic's ever going to come out with a 40. I doubt it, but...
Yeah, they have one already out.
Oh, okay.
They had one out ready for him to shoot. He just didn't.
Got it.
They came out with that super whatever the fuck.
Oh, the Meta?
The Meta, yeah, the Meta is in 40.
The Meta.
Yeah.
But anyways, I would like to see him do it in Minor anyways. But if he shoots major, it's for sure his. Hands down. Carry optics, this is just for, again, this is a personal one. I don't know if it's realistic for the sport. But I'd like Max to take the title again. I'd like him to come back having his gun work perfectly, not work perfectly, because I heard like he was having some issues. And I'd like to see him win it again. And just come back and be like, hey guys, sorry. Let me take that back.
Yeah, sorry for the slip up, but Daddy's still daddy.
Daddy's here. Daddy's home. Give me that back. Thanks for holding on to it for me.
Yeah.
I just because frankly, he is an older competitor in the sport. He's getting
up there, him and JJ.
Yeah, and so I'd like to see him win some more before he gets dethroned, because when that happens, we're probably just going to see that decline coming down. And I'm not ready to see that. He's just too nice.
I think I don't know, man. He's in good shape, dude.
Yeah,
he's in good shape physically, good shape mentally. I think he's got another 15 years realistically
I was gonna say about
at
10.
a top level.
Yeah. And you know what, too? I would love to see him go back to Open to see what he could do.
Oh, God. He teased us after Carry Optic Snatch. You remember that?
No.
The day after CO Nats was over, he posted a picture of open guns on his range. And was like, what's this? I was like, oh, no. But.
Yeah. I think he wins it back-to-back again before he loses. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see Max just take it back and be like, hey, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
My bad.
Sorry for the mistake.
Still got fourth place. And I heard his optic was shutting off on him on multiple stages and stuff like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard, or the excuse that people were saying.
I don't know. I have a hard time believing that wasn't a freshie.
Dude, I can fucking believe it because I'm on my fucking fourth 3XL for this gun in a year and a half.
Dude, that's
So,
intense.
yeah,
I've had the same 3XL on my match gun. I had one on there for about 104,000 rounds before it finally took a shit, and then put a new one on there. And then my backup gun's over 100K, and it's got the original Romeo 3XL on it. But I'm also shooting open, so the dot's not reciprocating.
Yeah,
it's stationary.
Say, my reciprocating 128 power factor 147s really takes a doozy on it. But I do run like a pretty light recoil spring where like I can air rack this thing. And,
oh yeah, so
it's taken a lot of abuse, but like this one's still fine. I guess I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but it's starting to crack in the corner.
Are you running a 3XL or a 3 MOA?
Yeah.
Savage.
Dude, who shoots a big dot? That's retarded.
Me.
Really?
And like 90% of everybody else.
Maybe I'd get faster if I had a bigger dot.
What's the average depth of target in USPSA?
I don't know, like 15 yards, 10 yards, 7 yards. Yeah.
So what do you need a 3 MOA dot for if most of everything is 7 yards? Bigger dot equals faster pew pew.
I like watching, when I go to a target, I like to track my dot over the A zone and be like, boom, it's in the A, boom, it's in the A, rather than having the dot cover a big portion of it. I shot a 6. I don't know. I shot a 6 for like the first maybe 7,000 rounds on this gun. Then I broke it, and then I went to a 3. But I've always shot smaller dots. Like on my Nighthawk and my SRO on my M&P, those are 1 MOA dots.
The fuck are you gonna do with a 1 MOA dot?
Dude, I don't know. My eyes suck, and I'm colorblind, and that's just what works for me.
So shouldn't bigger be better?
Don't know. I like the smaller dot. I like the precision stuff. I get all fucked up with big dots for high risk targets at distance.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the bigger dots, but everybody's different. Christian shoots like a 3 MOA dot, so he's doing something right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd rather I like watching the dot move more.
So we've done CO limited and open. What about the low cap divisions?
I want Caleb to win revolver.
I thought about shooting revolver, dude, just to do it.
Dude. I was looking for 929 for like a
while. It looks like fun.
So Caleb for that, just because he's local to Phoenix, I think he's taken second like a handful of times at revolver. I don't really know that division that well. Limited 10 doesn't matter because it's a stupid division, but Shane Coley for L10.
It is, but I will be shooting it.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I'm on the Super Squad.
Really?
Ooh.
Actually, it'd be really cool. I don't think she could do it, but I'd like to see Justine win, too.
That would be fun.
That'd be sweet. She's awesome.
That'd be fun.
I don't know if she has enough skill with irons and limited to get a win yet. She will, though. And,
I say in another 5 years, she's going to be a fucking way bigger problem than she currently is, and she's already a really big problem. Mm-hmm. If they stick with it, I mean, they're still technically young. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, Justine's 17.
I know she's a kid. She can't even vote.
Yeah, but I think Justine is going to stay with it. I don't know if Jalise is, but. Just from talking with Justine, because Justine goes out with Carson, and Carson's one of my friends. He's like the 16-year-old kid up in Phoenix. And he's the one who fucking took third in carry optics after stage 14 got thrown out. I'm so mad. I had a stage win on that. They threw it out. But
that hurt your heart?
A little bit. Because I took second in Area 2 last year. And I knew I was shooting too sloppy to overtake Luke. That motherfucker shot 1 delta and no penalties the whole match.
Not shooting fast enough.
No, but I mean, still took a solid second to Nils. But
yeah, that's pretty respectable.
But that's he also got DQ'd at Nationals. So, yeah, I'd probably be shooting a little bit more conservative, too. Yeah.
a little bit.
And but maybe just a little bit. See, and then I went on the opposite side where I got like 5 deltas, 5 legs. You know, so I mean,
You
and
were like,
yeah,
fuck it.
yeah, that one stage is the reason why I got fourth. You know, but what do we got? L10. I don't even
Prague.
know. Oh, Prague. Who won Prague this year?
Prague this year
Was it Harrington?
was Nils. Nils barely scooped out JJ.
Okay, let's go Nils again. Nils gets 2.
Nils for the double Pete.
Yep, just because that's home court advantage for another Arizonian.
I like it.
Single stack, Nils again.
Nils, yeah, I would love to see Nils go back and shoot single stack. Hasn't he won it like so many times?
He's won it a good amount of times. I don't know exactly, but again, I honestly don't know that many people in the shooting sports, but I know Nils, and
Yeah.
I know he's a good shooter, and I know he could do it if he wanted to. You know,
Nils has the ability to win every nationals.
I would actually like to see him do that every single one. But no,
Dude, I don't know if anyone's ever done that.
I don't like at least the ones that are available, right?
Yes, win every nationals you shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's ever done that.
Dude, you know what I'd like to see Nils shoot just for shits and giggles is PCC.
I bet he's a monster with it.
Yeah. And then PCC is going to be Max again. Maybe Frolic comes through again, but I think Max will have his shit sorted out with that.
Didn't Frelick get DQ'd?
But he had a lead on Max beforehand.
I heard he was set to win.
And
Damn.
AD on that left-handed reload stage.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah.
That hurts the heart.
I was right next to Latham, was on the bay over from me today teaching with Seeklander.
Nice.
Dude, I didn't know who Seeklander was until Nationals.
Seeklander's a monster.
Yeah. And
he's
sounded
a
like some fast
silverback gorilla.
But yeah, there's I don't really know the sport very closely, you know what I mean? It's just like let's kind of shoot it and have fun. I have more relationships on let's just say the social media side of shooting than I do actual competitive shooting.
Who's the funniest person on IG in the shooting community?
Definitely not Steiner. No.
For sure.
I'm just kidding.
You fucking loser.
Let me think here. Who's always making me laugh? I mean, Go Fast Don't Suck. Obviously, they hit a lot of stuff, but they get a pass because that's
there's
their thing.
15 of them though.
Yeah, and so
attributed to that account.
Yeah, and so that's its own thing.
It's a commercial entity.
Yes,
they don't count.
We're talking individual. You know what? I like administrative consulting or administrative design or whatever. Those dudes put on top-notch quality content. Where
I don't think I've ever seen them.
Yeah. Okay, so they do firearms reviews and YouTube videos and stuff, and the dude only wears a ski mask, so you don't know who his face is, right?
Oh, yes.
But they just do ridiculously silly videos with the utmost production quality.
Send me that. I need to get into
It's
that.
awesome. And I have full-blown YouTube videos on stuff too. But I'll tell you what my favorite video has been of lately, and it's the guy with the Humpty Dumpty music. Oh, administrative results. Thank you, Mr. Asian. Administrative results. But it's the guy with the white 22 caliber Glock, the Glock 44. It's bump, 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 bump. He's got his hand up this, boom, boom. Have you seen that?
No, what?
Oh my god, dude. It's so
good.
My
god, you gotta send me that.
He's got little keychains hanging from the Glock too, but it's a 22, so he's shooting this, with his hand up.
Oh my god.
Dude, and it's got his music. I'll find it. I'll tag you.
You gotta send me that.
Dude, it is primo. But yeah, administrative results is probably my favorite. But what I like to see, what gets me laughing, is I want to see a culmination of badass stuff. It's cool stuff, but they're being funny about it.
Yeah.
I will. I'll post the video afterwards.
Yeah, you gotta tag me
I gotta
in that.
find it on IG. Actually, no. Someone sent it to me on TikTok just recently, so I could probably find it on there. But
bro, TikTok goes hard.
Dude, it does. I downloaded that like March 2020 during the pandemic. And oh, let's pass some time. And now I'm just
Same here, bro.
But dude, I've gotten banned so many times that if I get one more ban, my account's shut down.
Dude, I freaking so I posted. I only had my TikTok for like maybe 3 months, and I hit 25,000 followers. Like every video was getting 300,000 to 1 million views. Like shit was blowing up. I was like, "Oh shit, son!"
Easy.
Bam, nerfed.
Ban hammer.
Like 100 views a video.
Oh yeah.
It's been that way for months. I'll break out one nasty one every now and again. I'll fall through the algorithm. But
God.
dude, it's so annoying.
I did one with strong hand shooting with my Nighthawk at like 75 yards, and with 147. So like, dude, the impacts were just so slow.
Yeah,
but it's I did like 3 shots strong hand, and we're like tink, 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 and everybody in the comments were like, "Someone's hitting a steel gong in the background. Like, there's no way you actually hit that." And I'm just laughing with my 1 MOA dot shooting strong hand. You know what I mean?
1 MOA dot.
But seriously, yeah, you want to know why I have a 1 MOA dot? Because I'm taking 75-yard shots strong hand. Okay?
Oh, sorry. My bad. My
it's
bad.
more than just a sport, Trevor, okay?
Yeah,
it's more than just a sport, Travis.
It's a way of life.
I'm pulling the wrong Swanson. I'm calling you the wrong name. Okay?
Calling me the wrong name.
All right, Travis, settle down.
When people get too chummy, I call them by the wrong name, as to not get too close and let them know I actually do not care about them.
Oh, hey,
that's
what's
hilarious.
Up, Dave? Oh, I go by David. Yeah, whatever you say, Dave.
Yeah, dude. So when that part came out, dude, I used to fuck with my coworkers so bad in the office doing shit like that. Like they would walk up and be like, "Hey, I need something," and I just like, "Hey, I need something."
Keep on turning.
Just keep on turning. They'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yep, 100%. It's a great show. I like the filibuster episode, and I can't tell you how many times I say, "Come on, girl, get
on now." Yeah.
A lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about, and they just laugh because it sounds silly. But then the people like get the reference, like we're in this special little club together.
Dude, it's so good. Did you ever see the blooper where they were oh man, what were they doing? They were in the meeting, and he's like, people love comeback stories. Seabiscuit, so and so. He's like Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. I don't think that's a comeback story. He's like, she gets come on her back in that video.
Yeah, in that video, I'm pretty sure she's gonna come on her back. Everybody breaks character.
Oh my god, dude! Just so many good shows.
How does USPSA become a televised sport? Because I remember the videos, like the glory days, like back in the 80s when like Rob Latham was our age and like Jerry was our age. And dude, it seemed like it was
when color TVs didn't exist.
Yes. So what would we need to do to make that happen again?
You're not gonna like the answer. Well, you'll like the answer, but USPSA won't like the answer. Very, very, very easily. They just won't do it. Start first off, hire a professional company to do the live streams. The live streams aren't what they need to be.
This is the first year they did that, though, right?
They've been playing with it for a minute, but
okay.
Either way, here's the thing: as much money as they're spending on it, they shouldn't have these growing pains, right? Hire a company who knows what they're doing, make the investment. The problem is they don't want to charge the members for the live stream. They want to just do it in the current budget. Well, that's not how business works. Right. You add a new service to the members, they have to pay for it. That's business 101. So hire a company, do the live stream professional, make it more notable, get it out there on a streaming service, whether it be on PSA's website, whatever. monetize it. Start selling advertising space. Start charging. If you made it $10 on top of your membership fee, how many members do we have? How many members do you think would watch it? Out of the 30 some odd thousand active members, right?
Maybe 10%.
Maybe, right? So you got 3,500 people.
Yeah.
But then you get into how many people overseas do you think would watch it? How many people outside of the U.S.?
I don't know, man. It's hard to gauge.
A lot.
All those shooters and stuff.
All the IPSC shooters are going to want to watch it, right?
That's true.
So let's say you get 10,000 people, right? It's not a super big stretch. Now you're talking about just say you did $10 to watch a match, or $5, whatever, $10 to $5 to watch a match. That match you're making 50 to 100 grand off of nothing but the fees to watch that match. Now you talk about the advertising and all that shit. The money can start adding up. And then once it starts streaming, if it catches enough traction, somebody will pick it up.
So why wouldn't we like that as USPSA members? Because you have to pay to watch it?
They don't want to add members. So they don't want to add costs for member services. They don't want to raise the cost for us, right? I don't know.
Because I think it'd be beneficial. I mean, like, yeah, there's going to be some guys that they're not competing for a top spot at nationals in the sport, right? Mm-hmm. They're just there to participate, have fun, and get the experience. But I do think that if it was televised and if they cared more, like if the organization cared more and the members cared more about bringing this to the public, I think there is potential. And I think people would like to see it because, like, with Fieldcraft, I get to see, let's just say, like 200 to 300 civilians each year if I'm teaching consistently, and I get to sell USPSA to them during that class. Yep. And they're like, "Oh, like you must be law enforcement." Nope. You must be former military. Nope. I was in commercial real estate. I just shoot competition.
Yep.
And I'm the only non-LEO or no background on the training team for Fieldcraft. And I stand by my word on this. I'll outshoot all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it all comes from competition. And I want to get it out to the average person. You know what I mean? Because I was that average person until I started taking it seriously. Yeah. And it helps so much. And like the number one thing to build confidence is to go shoot competition. Like if you want to be the best you can be with defending yourself with a firearm, it starts with competition.
100%.
And putting yourself in there, because it's like performance on demand. You get served humble pie when you slip up, and it gives you some matrix to measure your progression as you go on.
Yeah. There's a really, really defined path to go down if you want to do that, right? The only problem is I don't see that being the path USPSA is taking. And that's their choice, you know? Yeah, if nationals was a bigger deal and treated more like nationals. And then another thing with the live stream, like, no offense to everybody else, and I don't mean this to sound like a dick, but nobody wants to watch normal competitors. I don't. I want to watch the Super Squad. I want to watch good shooters. I want to watch top-level guys, top 50 guys. I want to watch the top guys in the sport.
I don't want to see
compete.
A 45-second stage run.
No, I don't. When I turned on that live stream for CO and PCC Nats, I wanted to run my fucking truck into a telephone pole. I was so bored. Like, it was awful. And I love shooting, dude. Like, fucking love it. I watch people's videos on repeat if they're good.
There needs to be a... Dude, even if it's not a direct live stream, if there's, like, a slight delay in it, where they have someone mixing the videos in, where it goes and literally have like a commentator.
Yeah.
Like I think Leighton would probably be a good commentator. He's got an accent. He's got a good face for TV, but not a body, so he's a perfect talking head. And I don't know. Just you get like a couple people who know the sport, they're in the sport, and they're talking about it as it's happening, explaining what's going on to people. So
Yeah.
the average person tuning in or the newer shooter understands better what's going on. And then during the whole in-between bullshit where no one's shooting, because it's like shoot for 15 seconds, 4 minutes of taping, the make ready, all that
That's
other
where
stuff.
that's where having multiple super squads comes in handy. You can time it and cut it back and forth.
Yeah. And then also like instant replays of like, oh man, like there's a questionable call on this no shoot target. Let's see what's happening. And they have that camera that's going like up, like filming the ROs, doing the overlays and stuff like that, and like making some like tension happen, because like frankly, when people are watching TV, they want to be entertained, and entertainment comes from drama and surprise.
Yep.
Right? And that's like on the reels right now, like people's attention spans. I'm doing
So
marketing
slow,
stuff.
dude.
Dude, it's like 1 to 3 seconds per clip. And you have to keep changing clips. Like that TP9 video I just posted, dude. Notice how many times I switch clips unless something extremely interesting is happening for that long clip where it's like, yes, I'm dumping a full mag, so I'm going to take 4 seconds, but it's a full auto submachine gun at like 1,200 rounds per minute or like whatever it's shooting. So like, it's fucking interesting. Other than that, quick clip. And they're like, oh, did you just like pop out from under a stall with that gun? Like, what the fuck? And then like,
you just throw that in the trash?
Yes. The trigger's trash is my favorite gun. But so if they have the ability to scrub those videos and be able to edit in like instant replays and like a mobile camera on the field and stuff like that, I would let's say they spent $20,000 to have that live stream. I'd rather have $20,000 for one team following the super squad and someone editing that video together as it's streaming, or even if it's like a 10-minute delay or 5-minute delay or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
So whatever it is, you can make it happen.
And I think people would be more in tune to watch that for sure.
We just opened a whole can of worms that I want to get into, but I want to get into it. Like, I feel like we didn't talk about your marketing skills at all, and we didn't like poke into that brain. There's a whole side of you we didn't see.
Uh-huh.
And I really want to poke into that. So we got to do another one of these.
I'm down, dude.
Yeah. You may have to be a regular on this show.
That's chit chat, man.
Yeah,
we need for marketing because, and I love doing it too because like we have a product that's interesting. Right?
Yeah.
And it's just all about how you package it and market it and sell it to the masses to get them interested, as well as who the fuck is running their social media.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Dude,
it's so bad.
I was laughing at how bad those fucking memes were that they're posting where it was like, what it's like to be on the range, and it's like some fucking Clint Eastwood movie or something like that.
Dude, it hurt. It hurt. I wanted that's the issue is
dude, they literally need someone like Go Fast Don't Suck needs to run USPSA's account.
Social media. ASAP Rocky style.
But dude, I mentioned it to Leighton. I was like, dude, I do social media consulting, like as my job, and I run a bunch of companies that you probably know. And I was like, we could turn this around rather than just fucking reposting stage after stage after stage after stage. Because like, I would love to see them promote stuff like this, where like competitors are talking about the sport.
They'll never post me on their social media.
Well, just wait until I get involved, and then we will. Not saying that I will, but if I do, you'll get posted. Because fuck them.
Nice.
Secondly, I would like to see like new guns coming out, dude. Instagram, people love looking at pictures of guns. What companies are releasing what? You know what I mean?
Bro, they have a shit ton of followers. They could literally have companies pay to advertise their new upcoming guns on that Instagram.
Yep. And not just repost either, but like I'd love to see like actual highlights from matches and things like that, or just literally just like some effort. Just
some effort.
Not to talk
Not
shit on them, but like, dude, that is
dude,
like
no.
bare
That's the
minimum.
one thing that like they bring it on themselves, right? Like I'm trying to be pretty like give USPSA their own space, like don't talk shit, let them do their own thing, right? Because I already was involved in a high profile deal with USPSA. I don't need no more bullshit.
Yeah.
Uh, they deserve all the tongue lashings for that fucking garbage water of a social media page. And whoever runs that needs to seriously either fucking delete it and start over or let somebody else handle it. Because it is awful. Just click repost. Not even good ones.
No.
Like
but
half
like,
the videos they post are garbage.
I think the mindset that they're taking behind it is that they want to show like all walks of people can shoot this sport.
Fuck that.
But I mean, to me as a marketer, that's the message that I think that they're looking for. Later, dude.
Looking Asian. Bye, Asian.
I think that's what they're trying to show with those videos. Of like, if they go on that page and think, oh my gosh, like even this person can shoot it, and they shoot like I do. But like when they do that, they need to have explanations to it, where it's like, or you have same stages where it's like, hey, this is a GM, this is a master, this is an A class, this is a B class, this is a C class, this is a D class, and I'd much rather look at those videos and compare it and be able to scroll through those different videos and be like, damn, that's crazy. Or start out with a D class all the way up to GM, so like each one gets a little bit better every single time.
Listen, man. Have you ever gone to the PGA's website, the PGA Tour IG?
No.
They're not posting motherfuckers shanking it into the trees, okay? Like, why are we even worried about this?
Let's check this out.
It's terrible.
Yeah, like, dude. Fucking glory shots, dude.
Glory shots. Glory shots, glory shots, glory shots. Thank you. Like, people don't realize there's guys who post, like, if you're going to repost, post people's shit who put some effort into it. Not a guy who just clipped out some shit and threw it on there, right? Like, it's so bad. There's people who put time into this shit, and they get no love.
Look at this.
What, are you watching me right now?
I'm watching me and you right now.
Oh, nice.
Dude, we're live, dude.
On what?
What? On Instagram. I'm on Instagram on my computer, and there's us.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
What do you mean, dude? I can see into the future.
I can see into the future, too.
What?
Look, watch this.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you do? You don't know how to understand. You don't understand. Manny, DM me and I'll give you the rundown. Or we can like FaceTime it or screen share or something. If you have an iPhone, you can do screen share.
We're live.
Which is pretty cool.
You don't understand how to make a reel? Bro, I'll hook you up like a tow truck.
Yeah.
Reels are genius.
Yeah, just pop into my DMs. I'll help you out. If anybody in this chat has marketing questions for Instagram, hit me up. Because I spend so much time reading about so much bullshit to try to maximize algorithm.
I'm gonna slide into your DMs so hard.
Dude, I market so hard for Instagram that I have no willpower to do it for myself.
All right, so we need to have all right. What are you doing in like 3 weeks?
You know what I think we should do? I think we should do Christmas weekend.
I'm down. Let's do Christmas weekend.
Because that'll be fun. It'll be jolly.
I'm totally wearing a Santa hat and nothing else.
Dude, let me tell you, I have 150 Santa hats in my shooting closet right now because I don't know if I'll be running it this season because I'm pretty busy, but we would do a holiday match for USPSA and all the money goes to a local children's charity.
That's dope.
But every no shoot is $5. and all the no shoots have Santa hats. And then like we had one dude just like unload his magazine into a no shoot to like donate. I'm like, dude, you could have just donated the money.
Yeah, you didn't have to fuck your matchup, buddy.
Yeah, you just fuck your matchup. That's fine. But
and
yeah,
that's a 0.
That's a 0. Honestly, it might be fun to do it like on Christmas. I wonder how many people would tune in
on Christmas Day.
Yeah, but like post dinner and stuff like that. You know, like
yeah.
All the family time, because like at that point, like you've spent so much time with your family that like you need an escape, and like people are getting onto their phones and you're watching TV and stuff like that.
I'm down. I dig it.
Okay, let's roughly plan for the 25th. We'll check it out, or maybe the 26th, and then we can also review the best present that we got.
Dope.
When's your first major next? When's your next major?
I haven't done my schedule for the next season yet.
Sure.
I'm sure it's early.
Yeah, I got January 15th.
What the fuck are you shooting January 15th?
IDPA, baby.
Oh, my God.
South Mountain Showdown. First match
Get your fucking fishing bust ready, bud.
2020 South Mountain champion right here. And then I got sick this year. So, and Nils won it, and you know I would have won anyways. So
yeah.
This year I'm taking the title back.
Nils, you suck at life, and you know I would have beat you.
You can take that Prius out of here. Okay?
Yeah.
You're too tall.
You're too tall for a Prius.
Too tall. Dude, I was joking with Nils.
Looking like the fucking giraffe out of The Hangover 2.
I was like, listen, and I've talked about Nils a lot on this podcast already. But it's the last thing. I was like, Nils, I'm like, I just want to be like you. I'd turn my Smith & Wesson into a cannon.
You legitimately? Oh my God.
Good stuff. My AirPods are about to die right now.
Yeah.
I just got the do. I think we just ran it like 2 hours and 22 minutes. That's awesome.
2 hours and 22 minutes. That's a good one. So let's roughly plan for Christmas time.
Okay. Can you put outro music as Rick Ross for 222 for hustling?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll do it somehow.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Trevor, thank you for having me on here.
Dude, thank you for coming on, bro.
And I love coming on, bros. You know, it's my favorite. So happy I could participate. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more of these, and we'll talk more. Oh,
we're definitely doing more of these, bro. You want to shout anything out before you bounce out of here?
They just died. So now,
keep it going.
Hold on. Tactical reload. Crisp audio. What's going on? Yeah, let's shout out all the sponsors, okay? First, we got Fieldcraft Survival, all the training needs you need. We got gunfighter classes, which is like tactics stuff, CQB, long range, night vision, low light, super fun shit. Get out of USPSA and go shoot some fun stuff. Apex Tactical, best triggers in the game. Don't care what you say. This will become the best striker fire trigger in any gun with this Apex trigger, and I'll fight you for it. Also, Apex Barrels. AMF Defense, they do slide cuts. Monsoon Tactical, they do grips. Hunter's HD Gold for the optics. Dylan Precision for reloading. True Shot Ammunition for factory ammo. Dominant Defense for the best USPSA belts on the market. Cool Clothing for stretchy clothing. You guys know how I like to hit those low ports, and my pants are not ripping. What else do we got? I feel pressured. Smith & Wesson, obviously, they still won't sponsor me. They won't even talk to me about it. Can't hear me? Ending it.
Can now.
Bingo, I'm back. I got a phone call. I feel like I'm forgetting people, but like whatever. So
Brazzers, Trojan.
That's actually funny enough. I sent an email last month to Trojan asking if they're looking to come into the shooting sports to try to get a title sponsorship for a jersey. I also reached out to Fairlife Milk to see if I could get a milk sponsor.
What?
Like a cow print jersey. Dude, I want a sponsor that's not firearms related, and I think it'd be hilarious.
Dude, all right. So all right. That's going to turn into a challenge. By the end of next season, We have to have a non-shooting related sponsor, just an off the wall, like big sponsor who like would never be involved with guns.
I'm gonna work on it super hard.
Yeah, we got to work on that super hard because I got some ideas.
Call every connection in my phone.
Yeah.
Man, all right, I got some ideas. But anyways, guys, thank you for listening to me. And for those of you who have made it 2.5 hours into this, I'm surprised and honored. So thank you.
No, he did not piss in a cup, so fail there. He took bathroom breaks like a normal person, Brennan. Brennan didn't want to leave, so he pissed in a cup.
Oh, nice.
Without anybody knowing. But he thought we wouldn't notice, but we noticed.
Yeah, no, I actually have a catheter in just for podcasting. Just
Hey, did you see me get up? I'm a professional, baby.
Yeah, dude, you don't understand how much liquids I've drank today, okay?
Oh, trust me. Trust me. I understand.
I'm a Camel. Actually, I guess I'm a Camel.
Camel, there's another sponsor.
Dude, Marlboro.
Oh, Marlboro would have been gangster, bro.
Dude, I don't even smoke and I'll start smoking cigarettes.
Same here, bro. Sitting on the stage, ripping a dart.
Dude, hey kids, you want to be cool?
Marlboro Reds.
They're like, oh yeah, you got lung cancer and fucking died.
I'm trying to work on speed, but my accuracy suffer. How fast should I be shooting 6-inch targets at 7 yards? As fast as you fucking possibly can.
Yeah. Rick, when this gets posted, I talk about some torturous training drills on 3-inch targets. So
yeah, go back and listen to the podcast.
Yes. We're signing off, guys. Again, this goodbye is now lasting 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'll just give you a bow, sensei, and I'll see you in December.
Yeah, for sure, brother. Thank you again for coming on, bro. It was a pleasure.
Of course, man. Always is. Thanks,
Later,
man.
bro.
Later. Bye.
All right, as always, guys, if you made it this far, you're a fucking champion. I appreciate you guys. This is always fun getting to do this. Kind of a little break away from reality. But if you've been a loyal listener, keep at it. We're pretty close to hitting our 75,000 download mark. So let's keep it going. I really want to hit that before Christmas. A little Christmas present to me. So if you made it this far, thank you again. I appreciate you. And we got some exciting stuff coming. I'm going to start doing these every other week at least. So I'm going to start cranking these hoes out, especially since I'm getting paid to do them now. So I'm going to start trying to make some money. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And as always, I'll see you on the range.